stealthing though? Like, didn't we leave off on a stealth scene?
Yeah,
Probably.
we did. This is just getting me pumped. Fucking love this song.
Let's go
Boy.
then.
Belgos Master of Bats and Rats is here.
Yeah.
What happened last
Alright.
time?
What happened last time? We were all there for that.
You don't
We're
know
all
We
that.
had a bunch of potential locations to go to.
Break
Uh-huh.
Rami.
Lindenstone, Dreckelstug, Menzo Brandsand,
Hey, how you doing?
whatever.
I don't think Menzo Brands is an
Neverlight
actual
Grove
location.
and the Dark
Yep.
Lake.
As much as I
Kill a
would,
man
Menzo
with a pen.
Brandsand is our city that we came from.
I gotta
brother.
get
Yeah.
What
the
are you
character.
talking about?
it's also where I was
Who's
kidnapped
my brother?
from.
How you doing?
Hey,
All right. So yeah, last time you've collected some information, you
How you doing?
scouted some things out, and even stolen a key while you were being forced to work throughout Valkenvale Outpost. Best you found your location seems to be head for the Dark Lake, since it's the closest as any kind of means of travel. You do know if you go through the western tunnel, it's closest to lead you to the Dark Lake. If you go north, that'll probably lead you to Menzo Branson, which I'm not sure if you want to go. So with that, you're about to undertake a stealth operation before the potential trap led by Jorlin in helping you escape. Although, like I said, you're pretty sure it's a trap.
mhm.
So you're trying to stealth out before trying to take that opportunity?
No, I think.
No.
Yeah, literally
No?
the exchange
You're
of the
trying to-
guard. The exchange of the guard is our opportunity. If it turns out there's something additionally past that, like if we go just now, we're walking into a room full of guards. So, it's
Right.
not enough really. We could do very minor stuff, but that also includes risk. Oh. What was that?
I don't
I
know.
think we're okay.
I think everything's fine.
Okay.
Anyways, alright, so yeah. So you just want to wait until
Mhm.
Jorlin comes back and... Alright.
Hello?
You all sit back.
Hello.
We can hear you.
Cool.
So you're all just sitting back, waiting. And eventually, after a few hours, Jorlin does come back. And he does lead the guards away on a guard shift change. And unlocks your cell. He then leaves,
Mhm.
leaving you all to your own devices.
All right. Forward team move out.
Who's the forward team again?
You probably.
Me and
Ranger. Rogue.
Ranger.
Is me.
Eight stealth. Heck yes.
Not the beard.
Seen immediately.
Don't worry. As long as nobody's looking, you're basically invisible.
It's true. Well, let's immediately go to the guard tower that we know has no one in it.
Going for stealth.
Yeah, roll for stealth. Okay. At the very least, I'm counting this as a group stealth check. So we'll say Rogi. Where's Qiluth? There he is. So the
Right
first
there.
thing you guys
Ooh,
noticed.
in the spider pit already.
Hold on. First thing you noticed when you come out is there are two other drow guards at this end. I placed you there for a reason, lady. Do not move. So the first thing you notice when you walk out, down these steps, two guards, but they are looking outwards towards the north tunnel. So their backs are to you. Apparently their job is to kind of observe this whole kind of canyon
They're
or this whole
lookouts
cavern
instead
area.
of prison guards.
Exactly. So with that, you may move. Try to move to your like movement speed and stopping for a moment.
Do you want
Rough.
us to just roll initiative?
We could do that just in case something goes wrong. I was gonna keep it more loose, but that might just work out better. So
Well,
yeah,
I didn't know if you wanted to go back and forth between us and the rest of the people in the cell or not.
I think they're unless someone's gonna say they want to stealth out, I'm gonna leave them kind of out of it then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't click
I'll
my
just put
token whenever.
it's fine. I'll just add it in whenever. Just roll it again. I'll throw it on there.
Even better.
Too bad.
No, not my 2 points.
So Rogi, you're up.
Which way are we going?
Qiluth will just point at this place here. Yep.
Okay.
Good luck.
Okay. So there are multiple floors to this stalagmite that you're or stalactite that you're on. 'Cause
Oh,
you're-
there's multiple floors.
yes. There's an outer ring from which like the guards kind of watch from. Then there's like a door that leads inside. And you were told by Jorlin that there is an armory in there. So I'll say if you're just standing on it, you're there already. You can kind of just open the door and look inside.
All right.
Okay. You open the door and go in.
Is there any like sliver beneath the door that you can just like get down on your haunches on and look through? See if there's any
Anything I
standing
can
people.
hear on the other side?
I will say if you want to go look, I'll say that's perception check with disadvantage. But if you want to listen, I'll just do a straight perception check roll.
Can I do both? Look and listen?
I'll say roll twice then.
Oh,
One
alright.
of us.
Say that's to look. And if you want to listen. Okay, 14.
Can I roll?
Yep, go ahead, Rogi. Okay. 14 and 12. You can't really see anything when you hunch down. Like, there's the angles not right, it's, too uneven. After listening for a moment, you don't hear anything.
Alright. Slowly and quietly open the door.
Open the door. You see here. Sometimes, typically, this is also where you'll see the guards. The door kind of opens up and seems to look over the slave pen.
Mm-hmm.
So this is kind of maybe where they like, if they don't want to just hang on the outer edges, they stay here and watch you guys. But they don't.
Right.
It seems completely unoccupied as right now.
Okay.
So there are multiple like. You just see like there's a table, some like 3 chairs, like a spider silk webbing set with hooks for like hanging equipment. Then
So
there's
is
a
that
rope ladder that leads upward.
yeah, on this lower map here, is that this?
Yes.
Okay.
So like you would be in that first area. Then there's a rope ladder that leads upward.
Alright. Hop on that rope ladder.
Okay, you go up there. There seems to be chests, unlocked and easily looted, and there's equipment hanging up all around the walls. It does seem to be some sort of armory. Inside here are 6 chain shirts, 6 suits of studded leather armor, 6 shields, 6 hand crossbows, 20 cases of hand crossbow bolts, each containing 20 bolts, 6 short swords and 10 daggers, 6 bags of caltrops, 20 caltrops per bag, 4 100-foot long coils of silk rope, 2 building hammers, they're not really used for weapons, and 2 bags of iron spikes, 10 spikes per bag.
Goodness
Iron-
gracious.
Iron spikes? Like,
Like I would
Pittons?
imagine they're like pittons or for climbing. It could be probably used as for either.
Mhm.
oh, okay.
Here, let me just do that.
Solid.
All right. First thing is perception check for traps on any of this armor or anything like that.
Okay, go ahead.
And then can I also do an Arcana check to see if there's like alarm spells on this?
I'd say I'd go with your perception.
Okay.
Okay, so everything seems fine. Nothing at least seems out of the ordinary.
Okay.
Not with the chest, not with the surrounding area. You don't see glyphs or runes or anything.
All right. It takes like a full minute to put on armor, right?
Sometimes 10.
Sometimes. Well, yeah, that's for heavy stuff.
Yeah.
I think he's just gonna grab as much as he can carry. Are there like easy? I think one of the bags that's holding. How big are the bags that are holding the metal spikes?
Hard to say, really.
That's fair.
I couldn't really.
Okay, as a DM, would you rule it an acceptable size to like fit multiple swords in instead of multiple spikes?
No, I think it would be too short. I mean, you probably could. I think it would just be harder to carry.
Maybe the short swords or daggers.
I would say probably daggers.
Daggers.
Probably
Throw the
could.
daggers in there.
Yeah, you could probably fill if you empty out both bags. You could probably fill them or you could probably dump out one bag and fill it with 10 daggers.
Oh, actually, could he just fold up the chain shirts and stuff them in there?
Yeah, but I think that would be one bag worth. It'd be heavy, of course, but yeah.
Okay. So he'll do that and then take one dagger and one short sword and just kind of like try and fit them on him. Actually, he's going to take as many short swords as he can.
You're just gonna fill yourself up with short swords.
Mm-hmm.
Just
And
call it
then
a day there.
dump the bag of chain shirts on the dwarf after putting one chain shirt on. Would it take time to put on a chain shirt? Or can you just slip that on?
Let me look it up.
I'm thinking that rope's gonna be helpful.
Absolutely.
Even if we just jump into the water, it's going to be helpful. Eventually.
I bet the bolts all have poison on them too, don't they?
You usually have to put on the poison
Put that
before
on, yeah.
you shoot it, so I don't know. I think they wear off after you have them on a
What is
bolt for too
the
long.
rule for donning and joffing armor?
It's usually a few minutes for each.
Yeah, there it is. For me, it's 5 minutes to don the chain shirt. It's medium
Alright,
armor.
screw that. Just shove as many chain shirts as possible in the bag and throw the bag at the dwarf. That's his job now.
Okay.
And then Qiluth's going to
Take the bag.
I take the bag.
use another bag. Take out. Hold on, I
5 sixes.
need
And I shall
take
die
out about
as one
half
of
the
them.
spikes and put in as many ropes as possible.
I'll say you could probably get a 100-foot long coil. I would say you could probably get one.
One.
That's a lot of rope.
It's a lot of rope.
It is a lot of rope. Okay, so
I say if you can give me, let's say, good skill for this.
dexterity for like balance, or finessing it in there, sleight of hand.
Yeah, I was gonna say something of that nature. Yeah, give me a sleight of hand, see if you can stuff another one in there.
You got this.
Packing for a
Okay,
trip.
yeah, I'll say go ahead. Yeah, you put two 100-foot long coils of rope very carefully just inside. The bag is stuffed, but now you just have 20 iron spikes on the floor.
Can he sling that over his shoulder?
You're carrying a lot of weight already. Yeah, yeah, fine.
I mean, he's a strong
You're,
boy,
you're
Yoked
fine.
are
You're a
you?
strong guy.
and he's not having anything on him. No armor, no
Oh,
nothing.
that's
So
true. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right.
Does not skip
You don't have the
arm
chain
day.
shirts.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
he doesn't have the chain shirt. So could I ask for that bag with the 5 spikes and the 2 ropes?
Okay.
3 swords.
I thought you put 10 daggers in one of those bags.
The one with the chain shirts, if you'll allow that.
No, they gotta be 2 separate bags.
Okay. So there's only 2 bags, right?
Yeah.
There's the 2 bags of iron spikes, so one has all the chain shirts in it.
Yes. And
And
the other one
then
you just
it
used for the
has-
rope.
Used for the rope. 2 ropes, oh, and then 2 daggers. Or not 2 daggers. Maybe like 5 daggers if they count as a spike.
No, I was gonna say you could put 10 daggers in to one bag.
Oh,
'Cause
snap.
they'd be
Oh,
roughly about
okay.
the same size, so.
We got 6 chain shirts.
I'll
All
also
the-
state there are like some minor like sheaths and whatnot that you can quickly strap on yourself to carry weapons on you if you need to right now.
Strap on all the weapons that are possible.
No, I didn't say that. I get crazy
No,
here.
he's just gonna strap one on him if that's possible. And can he strap a shield on him as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, so yeah. So you just want to have one short sword, a dagger, and a shield on you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then can he take one of the bags of caltrops?
Yes.
And that'll be it.
Okay. So are there 9 daggers in one of the... What do you have in the 2 bags? You have the chain shirts?
6 chain shirts are in one bag.
Yep.
Then we have 9 daggers and 2 ropes in the other bag.
Okay, sure.
What am I holding?
You're holding chain shirts.
Okay.
Be quiet with those.
I mean, they're all in muffled cloth and squashed together so tightly that I don't think they'd be
Yeah, they're not
making
really
much
gonna be a problem.
noise.
Yeah, if they were outside and being worn, they probably. Do they have a disadvantage thing? They do not.
I don't-
They do not.
Okay,
Good for
so
them.
you've
It's a
armored
little
yourself up.
tight around the waist.
Just immediately return back.
Okay, stealth back. Rogi, you're doing the same thing?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Come back to the rest of the slave pen.
Alright. The second that he comes back, he's going to carefully drop all the swords in his hand and then immediately grab the bag from Rogi and take out a chain shirt on.
Start putting it on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well done.
Anything else in there
I
worth
will-
grabbing?
Lots of stuff, but nothing worthwhile for you.
I will also grab a chain shirt and put it on.
Yeah. How many chain
If there's
shirts
one that fits.
We have 6 chain shirts. We got all 6 of them.
Okay.
Alright, so who's wearing what? Who's at equipping stuff?
I got
Me.
a short sword.
How many short swords and daggers do we have?
We have 10 daggers total, but Qiluth's already taken one, so
There's 9 daggers left, and there's 5
1,
short
2,
swords
3,
left.
4, 5, 6, 7.
I will
8,
take
9,
a
10,
short sword and
11.
a
Okay, so
dagger.
we have 10 people plus stool.
Dushar doesn't need one.
Wait, no, we have wait 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 people.
Yeah,
Minus.
Shushar wouldn't take a dagger. He is a pacifist.
That's true.
I feel like Bupito wouldn't either. And Stool won't.
Bupito would take a dagger.
Duel definitely will.
Let's
I'm just gonna
see.
write down what we have, just so.
Sereth probably wants a chain shirt. I don't know his stats, but you know.
He's at least a drow, so you know he's got probably some training in him.
Mm-hmm.
Who all wants short swords? Gavin's got a short sword.
Qiluth,
Qiluth has
Rogi,
a short sword. How many short swords did we get?
6.
6, all of them. Okay.
So there's 4 more.
Oh, I'm literally just taking a dagger. I think that's all I can really effectively use.
I don't think I can use short swords,
How
so
many
I'll take a
can you
dagger as well.
ineffectively use?
Frankie, are you taking a short sword?
Is it a simple weapon?
Yeah.
Yes, I believe so.
No.
Yeah, I'll take one.
So is that 3 short swords left then?
Yep.
Actually, you weren't able to take the short swords.
We can get them.
No, we just took the daggers.
No, he
Yeah.
had the short swords in his hand. I said at least 3. That's why I
Oh.
was asking for a confirmation.
Oh, okay,
To
yeah. So
balance
we'll say
3 in
there's
his
at least
hand
3.
and then strap 1 around him, so that's a total of
So
4.
that's
But he's
3
not
others
getting that
left.
other one.
Right. So okay, then in that case, Rogi, Frankie, and Sareth will get it. The other 3.
Sarah's getting one. Okay. Yeah. Chain shirt.
I was just asking.
Yeah, he is the one I think 2 of us trust the most with a short sword. Outside of that, we have.
That's what I believe we have.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. So, Rogi and Qiluth are both donning on chain shirts. Who else is donning on chain shirts? Noted they take 5 minutes, and you don't know how much time you have. So,
So Frankie Pastrami can probably wear one. Actually, how are you with medium armor? I don't know Bard's proficiencies at all.
My proficiency is light armor.
Man.
so you can't use those. Got it.
Well, he can wear them. He just is bad at it.
Well,
let me actually look up. Proficient armor.
You could wear that studded leather armor.
Yeah, if I can
you'd
go
have to go
grab that.
back to it.
Yeah.
Oh, and 1 shield. I forgot about
I
that.
think it would be worth going back to get you some leather armor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, could someone go back and grab me leather armor?
'Cause you're
You'll
like
get it yourself
900
when we all
pounds.
leave. This is just to arm us for now.
Okay, so who's taking daggers?
Me!
Qiluth has one. Rogi has one.
The
Thadane,
wizards.
you'll
I'd
take
give
one.
everyone one.
Gundra, Frankie, then.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, Frankie, you also have a short sword. Do you also want a dagger on top of that?
I mean, I'm good with both.
I'm saying that you could also split up these equipment, having 2 to 1 person.
Well, don't we have 10 daggers anyway, and there's not even 10 of us?
There's just more than 10 of us.
Yeah.
10 of us that can hold daggers?
There are 12 of you who can hold a dagger.
I mean, I'll just take a short sword then.
Okay. Keith and Rogi both have a dagger. Gundra, you're taking a dagger.
Yeah, it's the only thing I can really
So-
take.
Thadane, you took a dagger.
Mm-hmm.
Giving the
Okay.
bag of caltrops to Gundra.
Okay.
So you have 5 more daggers to give out.
I'll be right back.
So,
Who's the
who's
pacifier?
giving
Is that the elf man?
Shushar?
Shushar,
No, he's the Kotoa.
the awakened.
The awakened Koatoa.
So, who else is getting a dagger? Jimjar.
The Snurf from Evelyn.
Okay.
It's Topsy Turvy, and who's the other one?
No, Topsy
Uh,
and Topsy is one person. Turvy is another person.
I know, Topsy Turvy, and
Oh,
who's-
okay.
They're under
Jim
3?
Jar.
Jim Jar. Okay.
Yeah.
The Betts guy. Definitely give the Betts guy a knife.
Yeah. Okay. Let me write that in for him then. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright. Adding daggers to their things right now. Dagger. Then you said Topsy and Jim Jar. That's for Jim Jar. Then you said Topsy and Turby both have
yeah,
dagger.
Topsy and Turby.
Yeah, if we got some left.
Okay.
Also, give the Neblin the bag with 2 ropes in it.
Okay. So he has the ropes. Got it.
Force
Alright.
force someone else other than Qiluth to carry those things around. He doesn't want to do it.
That's slave work.
I'm
Exactly.
weak.
That's my
so-
entire mentality. He's above hauling around rope if he doesn't have to.
It's 1, 2, 3, 7. 3 more daggers left. No, wait, no, I'm sorry. 2.
Do we want to arm the drow? He's been uncooperative with us this whole time.
Well, he has one of the short swords, I believe.
He does
Oh.
have a short sword.
Never mind.
Listen, he's probably one of the only other effective fighters here.
Yeah, you can just give them to someone as a potential throwing object too, for people who don't have anything ranged.
Just give Gundra multiple. Gundra can have 3 daggers.
I don't need 3 daggers.
You can throw 2 of them and have 1 left over.
I have.
I'll take a second dagger, so there's only 2.
Hold on, who all has daggers again?
I
Qiluth,
do.
Turby, Gundra,
It's gonna be a whole
Chimchar,
session.
Topsy and Turby.
Give the children daggers.
So Dane, you have a dagger, right?
Yeah, I'm also willing to take 2 if there's leftover daggers. No.
Oh, you can just give 1 to Prince Drendrill, Stool, and Bupito.
Stool can't hold
Stool?
a dagger. He's a
Fuck
baby.
yeah. Give Stool a
want-
dagger.
Are we
Wanna-
using our 100-foot rope to tie a dagger to a stool?
Yeah.
He can actually carry a
Yeah.
dagger, it's fine.
Got
He
mushroom
can?
folds or some shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically.
where the fuck does he put it?
Their form is a little weird. Alright. So if you want to do that, then everyone else kind of gets armed. At least that's enough for everyone to get armed. Who will be armed.
Lit.
Fuck yes.
Now,
Okay.
do you want to raid the rest of the pantry?
Yes.
Who all has... Well, first of all, I need to post a picture of stool real quick. Second of all, who all has the... Who all is taking the chain shirts to put on later, even if you're not putting it on now?
Me.
That's 1.
I would gain the encumbered condition.
Alright, so you're not taking the chain shirt, that's fine.
No.
Sareth is probably going to put one on. Outside of that,
Jim Jar?
if Jinjar's good with it, we can give it to him. But
Let me check. I think he can only do light armor.
okay,
Okay,
That's what I
any
would
chain
do.
shirts that are not being claimed are getting left.
Bubido.
So Dane, can you wear a chain shirt? You can't?
No, hell no.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, it's a very particular kind of dwarf that can wear.
Yeah,
medium
Bupito can't
armor.
either.
Bubido can't either.
No,
Can Topsy
Durend-
and Turvy?
No, I don't think they can either. I think
And he's a
Prince Durendrill can, I think. Durendil.
If he can wear a chain shirt,
Sure.
hell yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
Alright.
What about Stool?
No. And Shushar is a pacifist, but might as well give him something he can protect himself with.
Yeah,
N-
I mean that's fair enough.
I think we should explore our options, but he is the final option.
So is that 4?
I think it's 4 of them, yeah. Topsy-turvy? Question mark?
No, they can't wear them.
All right, 2 are getting left behind, and Qiluth's keeping the bag.
Throw them in the webs. They don't get to use them.
I
Not
don't want to
now.
attract the attention of spiders.
We'll do that when we leave. Just
Okay. So you guys eventually don your armor. You've got all your stuff.
Mhm.
You're armed to a degree. You don't know how much more time you have left.
All right, and if we're gonna do this, we got to do this quick.
We gotta do it.
Let's
So-
just all get out now. We know that there's no guards in the first tower, so let's get there and let's get everybody else up and with a weapon. So Qiluth is just gonna like silently make a gesture and move on over here,
Okay.
beckon
Uh,
everyone to follow him.
So everyone else who hasn't made a stealth check, roll a stealth check.
But
It's a group stealth check we're doing.
Oh boy.
Let's see how much I can
I don't
contribute.
have pass without a trace.
Pretty
I
well,
mean,
actually.
Should we both re-roll considering it's been?
No.
Okay.
oh shit.
So Dane.
So Dane,
I always forget to click on my stupid.
Why did you
Dane?
pick that name?
Dane.
The Dane.
Every single time he says it, I like think he's saying my
Total
name.
coincidence.
Okay, I'm not gonna roll for everybody else. They're just gonna kind of silently follow behind as best they can.
NBC privilege.
Yeah, basically. So, I'll say you can make it easily enough to the first stalagmite, and you can try to make your way to the next one.
And there's leather studded armor in there.
It's up top, yeah.
Oh,
You want to take a detour to go and collect more gear?
Qiluth's just gonna
Yes.
take one look at you and say, I know you can't make it up that rope without snapping it. Just tell me what you want and I'll throw it down to you.
fine. I'll take the leather armor.
Tosses it down to you.
All right.
that takes a minute to put on, so we
Takes
might not
1
have.
minute.
You
Yeah.
just carry it.
Yeah, carry
You can
it for
stuff it in
now.
the bag that Qiluth has and carry that bag if you want.
Sure.
What do you think, though, Dane?
Oh, shut the fuck. Alright.
Oh boy.
All right. So you're just carrying the studded leather armor. You're gonna move on to the next area.
Does anybody want arrows? The other short swords? Anything?
I'll take a hand crossbow.
Arrows.
They got that right.
A couple of
Yeah,
arrows.
they got hand crossbow.
I'm just taking the
I'll
hand
take-
crossbow because I can.
I'll take a hand crossbow and a shield and some
Mm,
bolts.
Make sure to grab the bolts too. 10
Yeah.
each.
Can I grab all that?
Yeah, he's just tossing it down as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Good.
So who's getting what?
I'm getting a
Uh,
hand crossbow,
Hand crossbow,
Same
gun
here.
a shield.
and a hand crossbow. Rogi, you're getting a shield too.
Hmm
So you have a dagger, a short sword, a shield, and a hand crossbow.
I sure do.
God damn.
Make sure you get a case of crossbow bolts as well.
I am.
Okay,
we can
remember,
take a
mark,
couple.
mark- yeah, mark down how much ammo you have, because that will become important.
Just go ahead and type it in chat. What you're taking.
I'm checking real quick for weight. It's not gonna be too much of a problem. Oh, that's barely a case. That's probably better. They have 10 cases of it, and they each weigh 1. I'll take 4 cases.
They have 20. They have 20 cases.
20 cases. I will
20
take.
cases of 20 bolts each.
You know what? Unless somebody wants, if any that we don't take, I'm just gonna take the rest. I'm gonna hand it out as needed.
Okay.
So yeah, I will take 18
take
cases
18.
of bolts,
Okay.
and I will just tell the rest like, hey, take whatever you can, and
Is that like 200 bolts?
yeah, basically.
Alright.
You said one case is 20, right?
Yeah.
It's 400.
So
I have,
that
like-
might be a little too much to carry.
They're a
in your arm.
pound each.
They're a pound each.
Yeah. and I'm
Crossbow bolts are
carrying
small, my
nothing.
dude.
That's true.
Oh
Alright,
yeah, they
you know
are
what?
little
Fuck it, I don't even
crossbow
care.
bolts.
I am currently carrying 34 pounds of equipment, and that is and I think that's including the equipment I no longer have.
Can I have 5 of the bolts?
Yeah, 5 cases.
You just
Lit.
give him a case.
You want
Fuck
5 bolts
yeah.
or you want a case?
I'm taking a
Take a fucking
case.
case.
Take a
Yeah,
case
okay,
of
then.
20, my
Okay,
dude.
I am reducing my case
Word.
number to 17.
Alright, mark down that you have something. I'll just leave it up in the ether.
Yeah.
Bold.
I have all my items in my character sheet. Actually, can I grab the rest of those caltrops?
Sure.
I've still got the set of guards keys as well.
Okay. So,
and
after
I-
grabbing all this shit, you head over to. Where are you guys going exactly?
So we have 2 options here. We could head south and try to grab the
This way.
rations in the pantry.
We do need food if we're going to be out in the Underdark.
Or we could head up north, take care of those guards, and just jump into the water right now. I say no risk, no reward.
You really want your spells. You'll be worthless without them. I say we get the wizard his spells.
Gundra, I would accompany you on that as well.
If we see any priestess, we're leaving immediately. We are not even engaging.
I feel naked without my book.
We can replace your book. It's not that difficult.
Good news, friend. You're not naked.
Good news indeed.
You're
Let's get going.
You speak nonsense, all of you. Absolutely gormless.
Okay then. Who's going where?
I think I'm heading south.
Heading
Okay.
south.
Okay. Frankie?
South.
Alright.
Everybody's going south.
Everyone's going. So
Except for
it's
Rogie. What are you doing?
NPCs, I think we say, hey, we're gonna go grab stuff. I don't think we need backup. Well, we probably will need backup. Be prepared.
Just have them posted up in this guard station here instead
Yeah.
of in the prison.
Be
Yeah.
prepared to jump into the waterfall. That is where the webbing will probably be the least thick and will be easiest to cut through.
But what if I can't swim?
If you can't swim,
Then perish.
Then you will drown.
if you can't swim, grab onto someone who can and hope
I
that
can-
their strength is big enough for the both of you.
I can swim, it was just a hypothetical.
Don't ask those. I don't care about those.
Insight check.
He cares about all of
Insight
them.
check.
Who's the insight for? Thodane or
For
Gundra?
Thodane. I'm gonna
For
call
me.
him Thodon.
Who are using
No.
who are using insight on?
Today.
Thodane?
Thodon to see if he can swim.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I was making sure. Alright.
Do you want me
Just
to
roll
roll a
charisma.
deception or persuasion?
Let's roll a charisma and add whichever. Whichever is the best for this situation.
Oh.
Hard main to read.
This is literally unimportant. Continuing to stealth.
So you feel more exposed as you travel through this area. But at least the sounds that you would be making are completely muted now by the rushing of the waterfall next to you. So I'll say you guys can make it to the next stalagmite pretty easily.
God.
Yeah. So, who's going inside?
Qiluth after a perception check.
What are you trying to perceive?
I'm
People.
trying to do the same thing I did last time. Try and
I'd
Oh,
like
listen
to
in.
listen at the door.
You listen for a moment. You don't hear.
you hear the waterfall.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you hear a lot of the waterfall. Yeah. Then you wait a
Alright.
moment. You start to hear what seems like chanting inside.
Qiluth turns around immediately, like takes 2 fingers in quick fashion, slides them across his throat, and then points further south and like turns to start walking this way.
Yeah, sure. Okay, perfect. Understandable.
Don't gotta tell me
Understandable.
twice.
Have a nice day.
It's fun.
I don't get it. What's in there?
Get it,
Qiluth
what's
just
in
makes
there?
eye contact and just shakes his head, just like, nah, man, you don't want to know.
All right, say
Ro-
no more.
Rogi will look to Frankie and grab his beard and make a little hangman's noose with it.
I don't get it.
We keep moving.
Okay. When you get about here, you notice there are other guards, similar to the ones you've seen before. Seemingly looking past down to this southern corridor and the cavern area around.
So they're facing away from us?
They are facing away from you currently.
Like, down this way.
Yeah.
And we're aware of them now?
Yes.
Does anyone not have dark vision?
I have a lot of dark vision.
I think we're all good in that respect.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Frank,
you're all
Frankie's a
good.
half elf. Okay.
Nice. Well played, guys. Good job.
All right.
It's
We
all
know
dim
this.
light here anyway. But
This
yeah.
one's the mess hall. You took away my labels. I'm
Oh, I
so
did.
upset. Yes, you did.
No, dude.
Mess hall, quarters,
hall.
and other quarters, right?
Other quarters, yeah.
If we want to steal more garbage, I think we're pretty good on equipment, but
You gotta
We're
get those spell
probably
books, man.
we're probably kind of
Do
pushing
we have
the
any
clock.
ideas what these 2 towers are?
You have not been in them, but I will say probably
What did they look like?
you've never been in them before. They just look like
stalag-
other stalagmite
Oh,
or stalactites.
head for the kitchen. Let's
We
see.
didn't find any of the items in the other towers, so
Mm-hmm.
if I can go here, I'm
Just
gonna
send the quiets in.
listen into this door.
Okay. You listen for a moment. Nice. You hear very, very faint, deep breathing. Seems
He's
like
just
maybe
gonna-
someone's in reverie, but that's it.
Animals.
Qiluth's gonna like hold up his hand, hold up one finger, and then like turn that hand to point it at the door. And is there anything else he can like hear around him, like maybe from this room? Or would that be another check?
Oh, are you looking inside the which one are you looking inside of?
He's listening to this one
Oh,
now.
that one. Okay. Roll again.
Here's a quick point. Everybody knows who's everybody is here because there's like a total of 20 people who aren't prisoners. But you do look like a guard right now. Probably like as close to a guard as you could.
From a distance, if you squint.
When you start listening in,
True.
when you listen in, you hear conversations, the scraping of like wooden spoons to wooden bowls. There seems to be people in there eating.
All right, he's gonna quickly snap his head, make talking noises with his mouth, and then point to the mess hall.
Nod.
Yep.
This one.
Full understanding on that.
You know, listen to that
I
one.
still don't get it.
16 intelligence, we're good.
Okay.
You're probably smarter than me, aren't you?
Even with that, you can kind of still hear the faint rhythmic breathing of someone in reverie.
To answer your question, I'm a drow. Of course, I'm smarter than you.
You have an 18.
Yeah.
Motherfuck.
Also, he's just a drow.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
It's fine. We'll sort it out on the battlefield.
Qiluth's gonna pull out his sword and point to this room, and then make a slashing motion, and then kind of inquisitively look at the rest of you, like, "Come on, let's wipe this room out before they make noise."
Look, like, hold up a finger for pause, and then turn back. Are we ready to kill someone? Because if we want to try to keep this quiet, starting a fight might not be the best way to do that. What's up?
We might get seen in ambush when we're not ready if we don't.
Okay, come forward. We're taking care of a single person.
Yeah. Load those crossbow bolts, people. Who has the
Who has the?
bolts?
I have
I'm
most of
assuming
them.
they're not that loud.
Yeah, I'll load one up. I'll prepare. It's a free action. It is. Oh. I didn't actually add a crossbow to my.
Get that
Made a point.
drag and drop, my friend.
Yeah. This is me dragging and dropping. This is symbolically me loading the crossbow and heading on over.
All right, while we're doing this, can somebody get to tying a silk rope to the end of this bridge so we don't, like, have to take the whole fall through the waterfall?
Good idea. Who has the rope?
What are you trying to do with the rope?
Jim Jar
Tie
has
it.
the
Also,
ropes.
Oh, Jim Jar has
rope.
it. Never mind, he's all the way back there.
Yeah,
back in here.
Frankie, if you don't think you've walked far
Yeah,
enough, get Jim Jar on that. But if you're like right next to all of us, might as well just stay here. We'll deal with it.
All right,
Frankie?
Qiluth,
Frankie
Mr.
Pastrami.
Pastrami.
What?
If you don't think your characters move past the bridge, go back and ask Jim Jar to tie a rope to the rope bridge so we can lower ourselves rather than drop into water.
I mean, there's still like a bed of, spider webbing. Are you trying to do it in a specific area?
The waterfall.
Okay.
It looks like this bridge just, like, goes off directly into the waterfall. Maybe that's just me not seeing the map fully.
I think there's like a little spacing for
Oh, yeah.
of webs.
I guess that wouldn't really work. You would just go straight into the spider webs. Never mind then.
Never
Quietly open this door and see who's in here.
Quietly open the door. You see what seems to be one of the Drow elite warriors.
mind.
His equipment is resting stowed beneath his pallet. What seems to be a short sword, a hand crossbow with a case of bolts, chain shirt, 100-foot coil silk rope with a small grappling hook at its end, and there seems to be chests as well. Like apparently there are like four of these pallets. He's taking one. There's 4 chests, one on each or in front of each pallet. Seems to
There's
be
only
some kind
one
of
person
personal.
in here.
Yes, he's currently, sleeping.
Okay. Just go in there as quietly as possible and stab him through.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I will go in and help.
Like, he's not armored or anything, right?
No, he's not.
Mm-hmm.
There's a thing about this, isn't there?
I'm not sure what the rules are for.
It's like a coup de grace or something like that.
There's nothing official, but we can.
Well, he's technically unconscious, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yes, what
Well-
are those rules?
To attack him at the same time.
Reverie follows the same unconscious rules, I believe, for 5e. Where's it at? Is prone. Automatically fails strength and dex saving throws. Attack rolls have advantage. Any attack that hits this creature is a
It's a
critical
crit.
hit if the attacker is within 5 feet.
I will say, how many people are joining in on this stab session?
In it. Gonna
You are Thodane?
yes.
Okay. Bring in Frogie.
What?
You joining in on the stab session?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I'm
Frankie?
gonna watch.
Frankie's watching by the waterfall. He's ready to ditch all of us.
Yeah, I'm gonna join, but I'm not gonna fight. I don't get my hands dirty.
I like this.
You're a prisoner in
Okay.
a cave. Get your hands dirty for once.
So, you
I'll
all
get your hands dirty.
you all take a moment. You kind of position yourselves accordingly. You all have the knives out. Qiluth is the first one to stab. His eyes flare up, but quickly all of you join in and just gut this man to death. He doesn't breathe a word.
That's good.
Bop,
Yay.
bop. Right. We got
Okay.
moving.
Search that chest.
Oh,
Okay,
check
you
it for
search
traps.
that. Oh, yeah, she's too late. She's already searching.
I mean, it probably
It
takes
this
Qiluth a
seems
minute
to
to
contain a flask of drow poison,
pocket that.
which is enough to treat 20 bolts. It also has 2 changes of clothing,
Fuck yeah.
2d6 silver pieces, 1d8 gold, and one more thing. It seems to also contain a small idol depicting a nightmarish creature.
One that
I
we
got-
recognize.
Nope. Just seems to be a trinket. This person had it in his personal chest.
The way you said it, it definitely sounded like there was going to be more to that sentence.
No?
Damn it.
Oh, I'm not touching that.
I am touching it only to place it on his body as a sort of like, hey,
I was just thinking that, like, hey, this is a traitor to Loth.
like,
He got what he was getting.
listen, we know, but
How much
also,
money was that?
you're welcome. 2d6 silver, 1d8 gold.
Yes, so let me roll that real quick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just have to roll it and then we'll find out.
Pay us.
3
That's
silver?
silver. Yeah, 3 silver and 3 gold. So you have some money now.
He just tosses that over to Gundra.
Okay.
Okay.
Check these other chests real quick.
They all contain something similar. Like change of clothes, some drow poison,
I take the clothes.
some
Yes,
extra money.
agreed.
They're just clothes. That's all they are.
Yeah, I take the
Yeah,
clothes.
his
I
room's
take
trapped.
the clothes.
Okay.
It's very important.
We didn't stutter.
Okay.
So just
So there's
commoner's
2
clothes.
changes of clothes for each. Yeah, they're just common clothes in each one. 2 of them in each one. So there's
Qiluth
you know,
does not
8.
care. Roll that gold, boy.
God, you guys are carrying a lot of shit just in your hand.
He's got a bag. Qiluth's got a whole bag.
For us,
Your bag is stuffed full of shit, isn't it?
No, it's empty.
Well, that's you then. You're the only one who has free hands.
All right, stuff everything in the bag.
Everything will not fit in the bag.
I mean, everybody has to take care of their own clothes. That's on them. I don't care about that.
yeah,
but
I've
the
got
gold
clothes.
and the drow poison.
Alrighty.
How many sets of clothes are there?
8 in total.
I will take 7 if you just want 1.
I mean, I can carry a few if you'd like.
I will take 4 if you want 4.
Let me just roll up
This
the
is gonna
total
work
amount of
well.
gold real
This
quick.
fashionista here.
Two
Listen.
wizards.
Within these 8 sets of clothing is
That's
maybe 1
18
outfit.
silver and 4 gold.
No,
Yeah.
hold on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's just gold. Or that's
That's
just silver.
silver.
Sorry. So 24 silver pieces. 10 gold in total
Oh,
between
Two
all the other
ones
chests.
on the 8s.
so we have 25 gold. If that's 3
Those
plus
are the
18
other 3
plus-
chests. Yeah.
So 3
Sorry.
plus 18 plus 4
Yeah.
is the okay. So in total we have 25
That's 25
silver
silver,
and
13
then
gold.
13 gold.
Am I being
While
handed
they're-
all of this?
No, it's going in the bag.
Dan, while
Okay.
they're doing that, I'm gonna investigate this door.
You did give me the
Okay.
3 gold and silver, though.
I
Roll
did.
another stealth check
Keep
for
those.
me then. Okay.
Can I check the door for funny business?
You've seen the door before. It's just a door.
It's true.
If I understand correctly, do we have 3 things or 4 things of drought poison?
You have 4 things of drought poison.
All right.
This is the ration room, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, there's a lot of people in there.
And then as you open the
Qiluth has-
door,
I didn't
Told you
open the
all.
door. I was checking the door.
then why did I make you roll? You said I want to open this door.
No, I said I wanted to check the door for funny business.
He
You-
did say that.
Okay. Well, then no. There are no fun. You've seen the door before. It's just a door,
I know, I'm making
and you
sure
know there are
it's the
people
same.
inside there.
Yeah, no, wizard not going in first.
You know, you don't know how many people. Well, there's people in there having a meal right now.
Isa.
So the other option you have here is also a crane that can take you down below.
Is it currently up?
It is currently up. However, you do know it is meant for 4 strong Quagoths to use to lower it. About 4 people can fit on it.
That's too slow.
Too slow. Well, we gotta keep moving, don't we?
I think
Let's assassinate the guy in here too.
I think
Can we
it's
get there?
I think it's worth it to head back. We've gotten a lot. We have enough supplies to last a while. We'll survive. That's all that matters.
Do you think your spell book's in here?
Yes.
Yes, let's try that on the way back.
No.
All right.
No?
It's worth the shot. I heard the murmurings of Qiluth's just gonna say this quiet while we're all piled in the guard room here for the elite warriors.
Mhm.
I heard chanting that implies priestesses. How bad was the chanting?
How bad was it?
Like, would it be like on the other side of the door, or I know this guard room here had a second floor to it, so would it be on a different floor?
Oh no, it sounded like he was in that room. Just beyond the door.
If our warden is there, we will die within instants.
While you're planning this, I'll be right back. I gotta pee.
Wonderful.
Well,
We have gotten very lucky to not have been spotted this far. If we enter that room, we are going to be spotted immediately.
I think that's probably true.
We may be able to get in there if someone causes a distraction. We get some of the gnomes, I don't know, maybe one of the more gullible ones, have them go out, make a commotion by these guards over here, and attract the attention of the priestesses, maybe. And once those
I-
priestesses leave to investigate the gnomes, we sleep in.
Gundra's just shaking his head. No, he doesn't like this plan. He doesn't want. He doesn't want to do it.
I mean, honestly, if we all hide out in this room, Qiluth or Gundra could try and fake their voice a bit, shout escapees, get all these guys caught here,
No,
and
absolutely
go
not.
in here.
Absolutely not.
Let's just go in and light them
Ludicrous.
up with everything.
No,
That's
none of
gonna
that.
do nothing.
You need to understand.
The only thing that could possibly do anything is the drow sleeping poison.
Let's light
If
them up at
we
level
get those
1.
priestesses unconscious, which I don't think they have advantage for the save because that's only for magical.
This is poison.
Yeah, this is a bad
It-
idea. We're still undetected.
Yeah, we're still undetected. I genuinely, I think
Here's
we.
the thing:
Alright,
we're still undetected, but where are we gonna go other than the waterfall?
We go to the waterfall and get distance between us and them.
Hmm.
That's true.
so, what is the
Qiluth
plan?
will- There. Okay. Fine. We're good.
Perhaps at one of these places we're traveling to, we can resupply.
We have enough gold to actually maybe purchase something. If we
I
don't
think we should
think stealing
use this
is
to
good.
our advantage.
I will say, with the amount of space you've seen inside these stalagmites, they're a little bit bigger on the inside, where there's enough for like tables, chairs, a little bit of walking room. If you are worried that there's priestesses and whatnot doing their whatever they're doing inside this place, at least one of you might be able to sneak through them. Might.
Come on. There's no chance.
Even if we are not caught by the priestesses, we will be seen by Loth.
Oh god, I didn't even think
This is
about
correct.
that.
I was not thinking about that. He pats Gundra on the shoulder. This is probably why I'm in prison, isn't it?
Oh, I hope it's for something far less than that, but yes.
He just kind of
Let's-
like shakes his head. No, no, not in that way. I'm just not thinking about things correctly.
Let's get the others. Let's make sure we all escape here. And, yeah. Honestly, there's nothing
This-
more worth dying for.
This is a prison. As soon as any noise is made, everyone will be showing up quickly.
Gundra is going to start heading back.
Okay. Where are you guys all heading? Onto the bridge?
He, like,
I'm gonna follow the smarter man.
I will say, you do see him, like, physically
Oh, shit.
You're
move
fine.
towards the wall.
Ah!
You see him physically move towards the wall whenever he passes the Loth worship room, like to get farther away from it.
Wait, is this a bridge up top?
Yeah, no, it's a bridge that leads up there, up to the stalagmite. Or stalactite.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't lead further up the canyon. It's like from that lane, from that landing spot, it goes straight, almost straight up to the top of the stalactite.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Like, it's hidden. If you see on the side view, it's hidden. Basically, it would be behind the shrine room. It's like it's a steep bridge that leads right up to it.
Gotcha.
Gundra pokes his head in, looks at Stool, and does a quick communication. All right, everybody, prepare to jump into a pool of water.
Oh, jeez. Well, you know what? I'll bet you 5 gold we get through this easily.
You have 5 gold.
Yeah, I'm good for it.
Qiluth just squints at him. Well,
Sarah kind of leans over, looks down. I don't like this.
feel free to stay behind then. No one's forcing you to come along.
Just glares at you for a moment, turns away.
Qiluth glares right back.
Alright, Gundra's gonna stick behind and make sure people start jumping off and start getting out and cycling through.
Okay.
Qiluth will go first. He wants to show off. Show off that athletic prowess. What do I roll?
Nothing. You just jump.
Can I do a sick flip?
Sure.
Stop doing flips.
You do a flip as you jump down and dink, you just land in the web.
Oh no.
The web is still mostly covered. Like, there's like a small part where the water goes down, but it's not a lot. It's gonna be mostly webbing that you guys hit.
Gundra's seeing this is going to open his hand, point it downwards, and then just quietly as he can while still invoking the spell. Say, allumage, and gonna shoot some fire down to kind of like weaken this spot.
Okay, yeah, no. Do you need anything to cast that?
No, I'm very particular. I have everything listed.
You don't. Okay, you have the materials required.
It is verbal
no materials.
and somatic.
Okay. So yeah, you burn the webs. I believe that should just do. That's actually not enough to. It's enough to damage it, but it is not enough to burn through the 10-foot section of web.
Well, hopefully it'll scare the beasties. You know.
Set everything on fire. Can Qiluth just start cutting with a dagger?
I need you to make a strength.
I'm assuming he's
check.
stuck right now.
Yeah, you're stuck right now. I need you to make a strength check. You needed that 12.
Garbage.
You needed that 12. 10 was not enough. You're stuck still.
Showing off is getting
Cute.
rough.
You're in the webs.
Now you're just squirming in a web.
So, who else? You're the main guys. Everyone just throw your initiative onto here. Rogie next. Okay, Thodane.
I totally just forgot how to roll initiative for a minute.
It happens.
It happens.
Okay, Rogie, your go. Rogie,
Croaky?
Yavy Wavy.
Did you mute yourself or something?
Maybe he's running the microwave.
Son of a bitch. We'll skip him then. Thodane.
I won't be shown up by these elves. I'm going in after.
Okay.
Going in? What?
You jump in.
I jump in.
Okay. You are in the webs.
Sticky.
Yep. Would you like to try to break free?
I would like to attempt to cut them with the blade.
You would have to break free first.
Fuck. Yeah. Please don't make me roll strength.
It's a strength check.
Oh god.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
So you are very stuck. You are tangled in there quite a lot. That was
Oh,
You got shown up by the
bad.
elves.
Help.
At least Qiluth can wriggle a bit.
excuse me, Master Elf. Can't
Oh, you
Can't
need my
really-
help, do you?
really move at all.
Focus on helping yourself. Are they at least close by each other? Like,
Fucking elves.
They're not really. Kind of jumped in two different areas. They're like, yeah, they're about that far apart on the map.
Elves are like people that live in Ladue.
Hey now.
I went to school in Ladue.
Hey now.
Do you live in Ladue?
No, but I.
Oh, okay.
Okay. But Gavin, are you back yet?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we had to skip you. It is now Frankie's turn. Are you jumping into the webs?
No, he's jumping.
Please jump where I'm at.
I would love for
Oof.
Frankie to be heavy enough to just immediately bust through these things.
All right, Frankie, you jump through. Boo. You are now stuck in the webbing.
This is going
Okay.
wonderfully. Now let me think. How much can a giant spider's web hold? Qiluth, have you seen the photo of the gigantic stalagmite that fell down in a web and just stuck there?
GIF is fantastic.
Hell.
I've watched it so many times.
He just keeps on walking.
Frankie, are you gonna unstuck yourself real quick?
Yeah,
Well,
I
that's
guess I'll
strength.
try.
You might as well.
Yeah.
Strong.
Okay, you break free.
Hey.
I probably loosened it with my weight.
Yeah. Loosening it with your weight, you're able to just kind of break out of the stickiness of it, and you are free. It is harder to move here. Consider it just difficult terrain. So it's like twice as much movement to move through the web. But it's like 100 feet now from the webbing to like the cavern or the pool below.
Start cutting people out if you can't.
Yeah, I'll probably start
that
helping Thodan
your
since
action,
he's the
yeah, your
worst.
action was to break free. So we'll go with Gundra now.
Yeah, we're gonna start carving out a hole. The hole might be centered around Qiluth. Another burst. Shoot.
You're shooting towards Qiluth.
Yeah, kind of trying to burn the webs around him. It might take a while, but it's worth
Got
it.
it. That was enough. Boom. For the 10-foot area around Qiluth just kind of burns away. Qiluth, you get a little bit of burn, but you're fine. But Qiluth, you just drop as the 10-foot section around you of
Balls
webbing,
up. Shield in front of him.
you
Bag in
fall.
the other hand.
You're falling 100 feet now into the pool below.
Hey, Qiluth, is it
Pete's a
safe?
solid drop.
You just see him just down.
Just splash.
Waiting intently for Qiluth to resurface.
What
There's a
saves do I gotta
long-
make?
Long moment as you wait for Qiluth to rise.
What do I roll?
And then he does.
Hey!
And he doesn't roll a new character.
Yeah. Tell the NPC prisoners, jump in that hole. Goddamn. And
Now.
he is going to be the last person down.
Okay. So, one by one, the NPCs will just throw themselves down there.
I'm gonna make sure that somebody's holding on to stool. I don't trust his body to swim.
I'm holding on to stool.
Okay.
Okay. Rogi, you jump with stool.
Yes.
Okay.
And try
just
to make
kinda
the biggest cannonball that I can.
Okay. I'm just throwing everyone kind of around. Let's just say, like, they land and they kind of get washed away. So far, it's Gundra, you're still up there. Rogi, you went. Thodan, you're stuck.
I don't want to be
Uh,
stuck anymore, though.
Hold on. Yeah, with that not one, you are still stuck. So we'll get back to you in just a second. I gotta look something up real quick. Give me one moment.
I get in such a bird nest here.
What the hell is a bird?
You know, diathroma.
Are there birds in the Underdark?
Kind of. Not really.
They're terror bird looking dodo.
I've read about them in a
White-lipped
book.
things.
80% of our knowledge of the surface is red.
Mm-hmm.
Step, Frankie, I'm stuck.
I'm just gonna go ahead and change my gold amount to the proper number.
So what's going on in House Myver?
Okay. Hold on, I just
Boy, that's a
Now-
question.
as we get back to Qiluth, we now see, while you have seemingly to escaped the notice of all these drow and Quagoth, there seems to be something in the pool that has noticed you.
That's to be expected. I don't think there's a single patch of water in Menzo Branzan that's safe to swim in.
Right. It is a gray ooze that comes sliming out of the water. Fuck. Where did I just put
Hey,
it?
now
Second
you're
tool.
supposed to not give us trouble.
The gray ooze was supposedly passive, has now come to fully attack you, the Qiluth. It stretches out with a pseudopod that seems so clear, as if it was just part of the water. And it makes an attack. It rolls a nat 1. So the pseudopod quickly goes past you, and you just dodge real quick. But it is coming at you.
Qiluth, leave.
It's because I'm a drow, isn't it?
Okay, I have rolled its initiative. Okay, with that, it is now Frankie's turn. Frankie, you are in difficult terrain, but you are free. Thodane is next to you, and he's very stuck.
What do I need to do to unstick him?
You need to make another. You could try destroying the webbing by attacking it,
Slashing
or you can
weapons
try
usually do good.
to. Yeah.
Strength checked with
This
advantage
turn is
since I'm trying to
see.
break out.
No, because you rolled nat 1.
Fuck balls!
You rolled a 0. It is as if you
Okay,
did not
so-
try.
So the problem is, you started your turn in the webbing. So I need you to roll another strength or dexterity check to avoid becoming restrained by the webs.
Or dexterity?
Yep, or dexterity. Alright, so as you're
Oh,
moving, you kind
oh,
of fall
damn it.
forward and your hand gets stuck, and now you're pulling at it. You're stuck.
I see what I mean.
So now you can use your action to try to get you back out again.
You said it's either strength or dex to get unstuck?
It is strength now for you to get unstuck. It is strength or dexterity to avoid becoming restrained as you're moving. Okay, so you're still stuck in it. Okay, the gray ooze turn again. That was a surprise round, but now he's coming for you.
Ah!
Does
No.
a 16 hit?
No.
It does not.
Nope. Chain shirt and shield. I got a 17 AC, baby.
There you go. All right, so you just bounce it off your shield.
A little stained, but you know, it'll work.
Okay. It's good to go. Gundra.
Let's try to burn these idiots out. Kupchow. That's a bad hit. Mostly
That's a
passes
bad
through.
hit. It hits and it burns, but just not enough.
Like his firebolt is like this brief flash of light that just zips through and burns everything that it touches. I imagine it just like passes straight through, basically not hitting the webbing.
Yeah. Rogi. There's a gray ooze attacking. You're holding stool. You got all this shit equipped to you.
I will stool in one hand. Take out the short sword. Is there any way I can get close to the ooze?
Imagine that you can go underneath all this bridge stuff. So you are swimming, so it'll be you're swimming at half your speed.
Okay.
Gundra's not technically there for you,
They're all
Where?
100 feet above you.
and the stalagmites are still like 100 something feet
Oh.
above you.
So there's no way that I can get next to this with my movement.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
You can get like, actually, you can get here, right?
Mhm.
Like 5, 10, 15. Well, that's not technically 15, is it?
Their movement halved is technically 12, but you know, it's a little hard to do.
So yeah, I guess technically you wouldn't be able to get there.
Damn.
You can get under Gundra, essentially.
I'll do that, and I will fire a hand crossbow bolt at it.
Okay.
Pew pew.
Keep track of the ammo you're spending.
Mhm.
You fire at it. It hits.
How's piercing look?
Full damage. Yeah, that's still good. They're not some of the strongest oozes.
Mhm.
Okay, you hit it with a solid hit. It kind of flays and lashes around. Clearly agitated by the bolt piercing it.
Yee.
Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Thodane.
Think I got it.
One you're restrained. Can't you still? Ooh, never mind. This is good.
You are free now. You've broken out. The problem is if you can, where are you moving to? What are you doing?
I've broken free of my sticky chains. I'm dropping through.
You're just gonna jump off the edge and go into the pool?
Yes.
Okay. Splash.
Oh, what the hell is that?
Turns out there's now combat being involved.
Oh, that was my
Qiluth.
action though, right?
That was your action, yeah. Qiluth. Grey ooze. Qiluth?
Me.
Oh
Grey
no,
ooze.
she's dead.
Sure darn. Move. Sure go. Grey ooze.
Move towards the shore, I think. Is this the gray ooze here?
Yes.
Okay. Nah, just kill this thing. Kill it. How dare it attack me? It is not allowed.
Mhm.
Oh, solid hit. There is a problem though.
It's divided because it's an ooze.
No, it corrodes your sword.
Oh shit.
You take a penalty of -1 to your damage rolls.
Ooh.
Woof.
So mark that down with your corroded sword has -1 damage.
I'm gonna make a practice roll just to make sure I'm doing it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
All right, and then I'll just take an
As you
opportunity
oh,
attack to get away.
okay. I was gonna say as you slashed at it, it cries out in your mind. It screams, "Flesh for the faceless lord!"
Jesus.
Well, that's not my flesh. That's not my business. Swim to that shore, baby.
I don't know him.
Are you all right? Swim to the shore. Move your token. He makes an opportunity attack. 14 does not hit you.
Put that
I don't
shield
care
up
about
and
him.
keep
You're on the
swimming.
shore. Okay.
Shield is
Frankie.
on my back. He hits the back. That's it.
Let's get unstuck. Nope.
Nope, still stuck unfortunately. Grey Ooze's turn. Grey Ooze is going to attack Bupido.
I don't think he should. I think he should be nice instead.
He rolled a nat 1.
Good. He listened to me.
So, Gundra.
Lean over. We're going to try to burn Frankie out. There we fucking go.
That's enough. Frankie, you feel hot as flames just burn across all the webs that are holding you in place. Kind of try to keep your head back from the flames before you just drop. You're in the water.
Gunter is this then going to get on the railing, look around, make sure nobody sees him, and just drop down?
You're gonna drop down one of the holes you've made.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Splash. It's your turn. At this point, through the noise and the combat and the telepathic screeching of the gray ooze, the drow have noticed your presence.
Or lack of it.
An alarm sounds throughout the cavern. Drow now start running out to the edges of with their shit unloading onto you guys. Let me place them real quick.
They
They're
can
now going to
do
try to
whatever
start
they want,
shooting.
Lyle.
They are going to try to start and shoot you from the top here.
Emphasis on try.
Hit the use instead, please. Thank you. Smile.
So, real quick, they're going to make a quick turn. We're just going to decide randomly. Jim Jar takes a hit. The question now is, will Jim Jar go unconscious? Jim Jar is not unconscious. You're gonna attack. So Dane does that's not just a yeah, does a 14 hit.
14 hit.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
I will wave my hand and bonk.
Okay, then it does not hit.
Bonk.
Now used one of your spells. Just keep in mind, as wizards, you cannot change your spells unless you have a spell book.
Mm-hmm. We'll deal with that.
Yeah. So whatever spells you have prepared are the ones you just have. You made sure to have some prepared, right, Rio?
I did.
Okay, good. Alright. This is just them firing from like 100 feet away and whatnot. Okay, who else are they attacking now?
Ah, you fools.
They're going after Topsy. That's a nat 20 on Topsy. For, okay, 5 damage. And needs to make a Constitution saving throw. Well, yeah, Topsy's fine. Okay. And
Yay.
last but not least, Sereth is going to take a hit if they can manage it. No, they are clear. Okay, that's them. Rogi, your go.
Right.
By this point, I'm also going to say all the NPCs have made it to shore. I'm just going to kind of scatter them about. Stool's still with you, Rogi.
I will take another shot at the gray ooze.
You hear it now, it's jabbering. It telepathically, it won't shut the fuck up. It says, flesh for the face of sword. Flesh for the face of sword.
9?
That hits.
Good. How's it doing?
It is pretty fucked up.
And I will run with Stool as fast as I can.
Actually, you end up killing the gray ooze. I'm just calculating this up. You managed to slay the gray ooze. You see one pseudopod try to form almost what looks to be an eyeball, but just made of its material. Just the outline is so clear, and then you aim your crossbow, fire, pierces the eye. It just kind of explodes into just whatever makes up its material body, and it just screeches and fades away into the water.
Yeah.
All right.
Tasty.
Run.
Alright, you take Stool with you and you guys get to shore. I'll just put them there. Okay, with that, Thodane.
No more combat.
Well,
Goodbye,
one-sided
combat.
combat.
Yeah. So as far as path out of here, do I see one?
Yeah,
Hmm.
you see 3.
That one.
Sweet.
That one. That one.
Full action to move. I can
Okay.
go 50.
Well, you're still in the pool a bit, so it's like got a little bit of
First-
difficult terrain there.
Yeah, first 10 at least.
Is everybody in the pool?
Not everybody.
Thodane, Frankie, and Gundra are.
Actually, I'm just gonna go 25, and I'm gonna hold the I'm gonna hold a cantrip for if anything hostile presents itself ahead.
Then you just use how much movement do you have?
25.
Remember, first 10. Go back a
Fuck,
little bit.
you're
more,
right,
'cause 10
you're right.
feet, you have to swim. Unless you want to use your full movement.
Yeah, I'll just use my full movement. It's fine.
All right, so you're gonna use your action to move.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, move forward 25 feet
From where I started or from where I'm at right now?
from where you're at. You played D&D before, man. Come on. You're using your action to move. You can move further. All right, Qiluth.
Take a look at everybody caught in the web still.
No.
Zero.
Nobody.
None. Just 2 people left in the pool.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
All right. Qiluth is just going to raise up his shield and sort of cover himself
Okay.
a bit. I guess that's taking a dodge action. I don't know.
Probably.
If that's what you want to do.
He's gonna move back slowly, but he's gonna make sure Frankie and Gundra get out of the water before he fully dips. So I guess half his movement backwards.
Then you would take your action to make a dodge action.
Yeah.
Okay.
He'll get to like here-ish.
Alrighty. Frankie.
I don't know my movement speed yet.
It's probably 30.
30 if you're a half elf.
Yeah, it's 30.
20 to here, and then you can move, or 20 to here, and you can move 10 more feet past that.
So I'll move 20 here and then 10 there, I guess.
And you can use your action to move again if you wanted to.
Sorry.
You can dash action it.
Yeah.
I can dash.
As a
Dash
Yeah,
action.
everybody can dash, but you take your action to dash. That's all that is.
I guess I will. I'll
And so
dash
instead
out
of
here.
attacking, you can just move a full. Yeah.
Okay. Gundra.
we're going to get to shore with our action. Turn around, give a little bow to kind of taunt our wardens
Okay.
before getting over to the door as well.
Okay. At this point, everyone, you see Mistress Ilvara come, stand on the rope bridge, shriek with hatred burning in her eyes, and she just points to all of you and tells her men to open fire. At this point, let's see.
Frankie, I have to say you moved surprisingly well for your size.
Rogi.
When my life is in danger, magical things happen.
Well, good news, buddy. Your
Yes.
life's constantly in danger down here.
Okay, that's a miss. That's a hit. Rogi, you take 6 piercing damage. I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Is
Hold
it a
up.
poison?
Hold up. When a creature. Oh, never mind.
Constitution
Creature-
saving throw?
Yeah, Constitution saving throw from the drow. Poison.
Okay, it is at advantage since I am a dwarf.
Yes. Okay, you are not poisoned.
Yay!
You definitely don't go unconscious. Okay, Prince Terendil is gonna get attacked. That is a miss. Sareth is gonna get attacked. That is a hit. He takes 5 piercing damage and needs to make a Constitution
Kill
saving
your own
throw.
kind.
Sareth is unconscious.
Yes.
He tries to move, gets hit, and then just collapses. He is unconscious.
You put the little token over him.
Yeah, put a little thing over him. Second, but that's not what I meant. He is sleepy. At this point, Rogi, your go.
Oh, fuck.
Do we want to move everybody who isn't unconscious up of space? I don't know, whatever their false initiative is.
Yeah, do the NPCs have a round in combat?
Yeah, this is actually a good point where they would move. What is there? They're probably 25 feet movement.
Yeah, for the deep gnomes.
Yeah, I'm just making sure real quick. No, they have 30.
Epic.
What?
Yep.
Fast little
They're fast.
guys.
Yeah, these guys are fast. So
Walk
they are
and waddle.
just going to go. You know what? They're out. There goes. At least
60 feet. Bam!
boom. Topsy just with blazing speed goes running off. Turvy. Yeah, Turvy's out. Alright, Shushar. They're just gonna make their full movement and get gone. Come on, stop fucking around here. Alright, Jim Jar as well, I believe, makes it out. Yep, he's clear. Prince Torrendril makes it out. He's clear. Stool. He's basically out as well. He's kind of like
With-
here-ish, but he's
With
more or
me,
less-
or did Stool just jump out of my arms and run himself?
People are
That's
firing at us.
Yeah, no, it's time to get
Ooh.
gone. Peta's gone. Sarah's unconscious. All right, Rogi.
Look to my other drow friend and look at Sareth.
I got him, tiny one. Go.
I will sprint the fuck away. 5, 10, 15, 20. Actually,
Yes.
I'll get to 20, here. Or could I get to here?
Sure.
And I will hold my dash action
Okay.
until Qiluth passes me.
Okay. Got it. Thodane. Thodane.
Yeah.
What
I
you
am
doing?
going to also hold my dash action until they make it through.
Got it. Qiluth.
Snatch this boy, drag him without. I was
Alright.
carrying for him.
Just dragging him. Got it. I believe you're still you're moving half your speed then.
Quite possibly. let's see, it'd be a full
movement there.
full movement there, and then that'd be 5. So around here for half of the rest of the
Okay.
movement to pick him up, and then from there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think.
Yeah, about right here, I'll say.
Ish. Probably back here.
Well, no, it's still half considering you're still counting half
Oh,
as
he's
you're
still carrying
dashing.
him, so it's still half.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why I'm like, that doesn't seem right.
Hey, bring
Yeah,
him
it
over
didn't seem
here.
right to
I'm
me
stupid.
either.
Just bring him to me. I
Like,
got
man.
this.
3, so he'd be right here.
Okay, just move your token there then. We'll just assume Sereth is there with you as well. Okay, well, technically, Qiluth is past Rogi and Thodane. Do you guys want to dash now?
Yeah.
Okay, move them to the end of the corridor. Rogi, you too?
What?
They're past. Qiluth is past you.
I sprint.
Okay, move your token. Good to go. Frankie.
As Qiluth passes by with Sareth dragging behind, I'll just give Sareth a little tap on the shoulder to cure wounds.
Can you do a cure wounds? Is that all it takes?
Yeah, I think so. Cure wounds.
The touch, isn't it?
I'm just making sure you don't need a material component for it.
Let me check real quick. Yeah, it's no material. We're good.
Yep. Alright, you're all good then. You've used up one of your spells. So he is now cured of wounds. You did 5 for him. So he is technically at full health, but he is still unconscious. He's unconscious because of the poison.
The poison.
Right.
Poison for Sarah.
Okay.
There.
He's not bleeding anymore. He actually looks better now, but that's it.
And then I'll just move out.
Okay. Gundra.
Gundra is going to start walking back, but as he does, he's going to cast a little spell that I have. Mold Earth.
Okay.
And we're going to, and here's the thing, there's a plenty of tactical reasons I can be doing this, and he eventually will as we get deeper into the tunnel. But right now, he's just putting bright white in the middle of the field in a 5-foot space, the symbol of his house, before he runs.
Oh, jeez. Okay. At this point, as... Alright, we'll just say... Oh, wait, they gotta open fire on Qiluth now. Being the only one basically in range to a degree. Actually, no, at this point they can't even hit you with their crossbows.
They're still gonna try.
No, they're gonna stop. It's at this point.
We outie.
Yo,
Alright.
prisons
made it.
sucks.
Okay.
Made it with style.
As you all leave, the last thing most of you see is just Mistress Ilvara gathering her troops on the crank and lowering them. On her with her on the first round, people. Staring menacingly at all of you. And you can tell, just from her eyes alone, she vows to get you back. She will not suffer this humiliation. And you guys escape into the Underdark.
As we head out, I'm gonna... Sorry.
I would say that ends chapter 1, Prisoners of the Drow. You now level up.
Oh yeah.
My
Ooh.
power!
Give me that sweet nectar.
Okay. Good news. I get my bonuses. And
So we will go ahead and level up quickly.
I was so thinking you were gonna say stop there. I was like, no!
Nope, just everyone get their leveling up done.
Action sure.
And then I will go over the next chapter.
Alright. Let's do a quick reminder for what we did.
For this time, I am not going to have you guys get max HP at second level. You're going to have to roll for second level.
Perfect. Did it before you even asked.
Oh, okay, good. I didn't even look.
Rolled
Okay.
kind of low.
Also, I have handout art for chapter 2. It's called Into Darkness.
Pray for me.
Here you go.
Oh, you guys, why didn't you pray for me?
You didn't wait long enough for me to finish the prayer.
True, it was all on you.
Friendly little spiders. They're so cute.
Well,
You know, that's
Look at
attractive.
how fluffy they are. Impetible.
Love it. So furry.
I like the art detail of everybody in drow armor.
Mhm.
yeah.
Shit, I get spell casting and I take a fighting
Hey.
style. Ooh.
So
Oh,
I-
no, look at the Tasha's
So
fighting
I'm gonna
styles.
say this because I don't know actually how it works. We get 2 free spell. We write down 2 free spells in our spell book every level. We can only
Yeah.
prepare 1 additional one. Do we only get 1 spell? That's what I've been assuming.
It's a great.
Well, we don't have a book, so we can't add new ones, and we can't prepare new ones. So I don't
I think we can,
think.
since we have an extra prepare thing. I think it would be fair if the one of the 2 that we learn, we get to keep.
Yeah, I'll say that's fine.
Okay, let me check my list of spell once.
Basically, you've just gotten a little bit better at magic. You get 1 extra spell.
So we do get another first level slot.
Right, that doesn't matter. You get a new spell, right, and then you get to prepare one.
Oh, whoops.
Is that only
Whatever
for
new
wizards?
spell you're getting, prepare that one. What are you saying, Dane?
Is that only for wizards?
That's just for wizards. Yeah, they got a whole mess that
Yeah,
typically they would have their spell books to help them do shit. That's not the case here.
Yeah, Dane, you get a lot. You get Jack of all trades, which is a
Mhm.
button in your settings. You get Song of Rest, and you get Magical Inspiration. And you get a third level, or a third first level spell.
How do you add more spell slots?
it should automatically do it when you level up.
Change your level first. Jeez, how do you not know that? And I'm supposed to be the new one.
I
but
don't know. It's sad.
How do you not know this, you freaking...
It's,
I may have spent 5 minutes trying to figure that out on my own.
So
It's
true.
sadness.
Yeah, but Dane, if you go to the gear option on your character sheet, there is an option to turn on Jack of all trades somewhere. Or at least there
It's
should
at the
be.
bottom of...
Yeah, it's at the very bottom of the middle column.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just checked that and I'm good.
Yeah, it should. Yeah,
For
it'll
Jack of all
automatically do the
trades.
calculations for you.
Mark, what was the general consensus? So we just get 1 new prepared spell, or we get
That's
one,
the way I think is fairest.
one more prepared spell.
Yeah.
Of what we already have.
Until we get a spell book, and then we can start getting 2 every level.
Right. Because unfortunately, you guys had to leave them behind.
Did we even find where the focuses were?
They're
Assumedly in the priestesses
or like nearby
There we
that. Like,
as like loot to be sacrificed to Loth or whatever. But that's an assumption with no hints to that.
Hell
Nice.
Look
yes.
at you.
So, do I still have 6 hit points, or do I have 18 hit points right now?
I'd
You
say
add 'em.
Just add them. Yeah.
Cool.
I usually add mine to my maximum and then whenever the next long rest is.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Or
actually how you're
multiple
supposed to do
difficult.
it. Just add them to your maximum. And then after a long rest, that's actually when you get your benefits of your class stuff.
as we're running along, Gundra is going to be talking a
I
lot.
assume you guys wake up Seraph as you
Yeah,
kind of get past.
we're doing our best to do that. As we're not stopping though. Gundra actually makes a point, like, okay, we're not stopping until we are too exhausted to
Yep.
to continue.
Well, I'm gonna be more exhausted faster than the rest of you if I'm keep carrying this lug and Gundra.
Yeah, Qiluth, you're just kind of
Qiluth is-
slapping him awake as you're
Gundra.
dragging him along. And eventually, he does wake up and kind of pick himself up and run with you all.
All right. Things to note: we need to gather food while we move. We need to keep track of things. We need to make sure that we have enough for all of us.
Yeah.
Level up
Fancy
first, and
boy.
we'll get right into this.
This ain't my first time in the wilds.
I think I'm good on leveling.
For any of you
I don't know.
spellcasters, if you need material components, let me know. I will keep a running list of what we need until we can find focuses that will work for us. And I will actually
We
just
need
kind
to still level up. Are we all good?
Mm-hmm.
of... let me double check.
Who's still leveling up?
Me.
Arcane. I need to put in my arcane tradition stuff, but
Oh yeah, Dan, or Frio, did you put in your arcane tradition
did.
and whatnot? You did. You did all that,
Yep.
and you went with war.
I'm war magic, so I got arcane deflection.
Qiluth, what did you go with? Did you
Me
do
and
you get to
Gundra.
choose? Or no, Qiluth, did you get to choose your archetype yet?
No, that's 3rd level.
Okay.
I just got Action Church, that's all I got.
I agree with Gundra. We get food and then we get paper.
stone could work just as well if we have the right materials. Depends.
That's true.
Frankie, how are you looking on leveling?
I think I'm good.
Yeah.
Most importantly, I need fleece.
Interesting.
Okay.
So currently I only have one spell that I cannot cast because I tried to be honest with myself.
Okay. I appreciate that.
Ooh, Zephyr Strike.
I also have one spell that I cannot cast.
What are the material components for it?
A sprig of mistletoe.
That's gonna be hard down here. You may have to find alternatives. If you, let me know the spell and I can big brain this shit.
Good
Yeah,
berry.
So what do we see? Oh, well, yeah. Once we're done leveling, we do stuff.
What's the spell, Gavin?
Good berry.
Good berry.
Oh, God.
Yep.
I think we're pretty okay in terms of food. We have some pretty good hunters with us. We have at least 5 people's worth of food.
I mean, has anyone else taken the Deep Delver feat other than me?
Or the Outlander.
The Outlander, yeah.
Lander, but yes, deep delver.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So that's 10 people guaranteed as long as there's food. Like a source of it.
Right,
Survival
okay.
for the remaining 3? Actually, how many do we have?
You can always find sufficient food and water for yourself and up to 5 other people in the Underdark, as long as the sustenance is available
Yourself
in the
and
area.
5 others. Ooh.
So
Yes.
that's 6 total. So we get a total of 12 meals, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
think you have
7,
12
8,
people.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
That's enough to easily rotate out who does not eat. And,
I mean, I can just make survival checks to find a little extra.
Okay. Who's not done leveling? Nobody? Everyone's
I will be
I'm
soon
good.
enough. You can keep
Okay.
going.
I haven't put in my school's like, oh, you spent half as much thing, but that's easy to look up, so you know.
Alright. Gavin, what are you working on? What's the last thing?
Fighting style.
Fighting style. Do you want
I
me
think
just
I'm
to
gonna
go ahead
with
and
Druidic
forward?
Warrior. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So, in this next part, Into the Darkness, you will have a pursuit level for the drow that are getting at you guys. It is currently at level 4. If it gets to level 5, they catch you.
Damn.
Straight Grand Theft Auto.
There are a couple things you can do to lower the pursuit level. Traveling at a fast pace,
Mm-hmm.
covering up your tracks.
Oh.
Sometimes the other terrain might be able to do it, depending on what you do. Splitting up into 2 or more groups, whereas you become separate for the purposes of encounters and what you find and whatnot. But you become harder to find. There are also certain things you can do to increase the pursuit level, such as traveling at a slow pace. So, that, we can go right into it. Where are you traveling to?
We're traveling to Dark Lake Vague. Probably the Kutoa city, but
Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
really have any plans to stay there.
So, from where you guys are, that'll take about 8 days to get to.
Mm-hmm.
While
God
we're at it,
damn.
we will set up a marching order. So
Wizards in the back.
here's the art for the marching order.
Hello, marching order.
So in here, I'll
Wow.
write down what's the marching order for everybody in single file, and what is the marching order for 2 abreast.
I want to be in the back because I want to use Mold Earth to occasionally just obscure our tracks. Granted, it involves me spiking up the floor and then letting the magic revert it back to its old smooth position, but it is fucking up the stone a lot and kind of making things just kind of another just obscure jagged piece that could have been caused by anything.
Okay.
Qiluth
So
will
who
be in the
wants-
front. He has the highest AC and the shield and the armor.
I'm
Also,
gonna
and
be,
make sure everybody puts on their armor that they've gotten from the raid.
if we do 2 abreast, I'll be at the back with Gundra, and if we do single file, I'll be 1 in front of Gundra.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's just do who's behind Qiluth. You can also choose any of the NPCs as well.
I would like to put Sereth towards the front, maybe not directly behind Qiluth, but there.
Alright, so who's going to be directly behind Qiluth?
I can.
Rogi.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What are you guys doing with your tokens on here?
Positioning.
We're trying to put ourselves in the
I'm trying
action.
to
Oh,
rearrange
in the
them.
actual order. Got it. I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, well, you want to just put Sareth to stay right here. So Rogi is behind Qiluth.
Mhm.
Just move Qiluth a bit forward.
Okay. That's Sareth. I'm also writing this down on the marching order thing
Okay.
for you guys to also see. So it's just there. Sareth. Who's behind Sareth?
Just stick all the NPCs between this group right here.
Genuinely, yeah. I think Jim Jar
I
could be a
Thodane just needs to pick where he wants to be.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in the back so that I can kind of prestidigitate some of the surrounding earth over what.
So
Gundra's
Shushar should
doing.
be next to Sereth because he's leading us the way to Deep
Okay.
Lake. Put all the deep nodes together.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna do like Jim Jar, then Topsy and Turvy.
The Darrow can be with them as well. Topsy and Turvy, I assume, are going to stick together mostly.
Yes.
Upido after that, then Prince Daranil, and then Stool by Frankie and Thodane.
D Turvy. Pedo. And then you said Prince Durendal.
Gundra, move yourself back.
No, I don't
Not
want to.
enough room.
Okay, and then
Then
Durendal.
Stool.
Stool.
Thodane, did you want to be in the back?
Yeah, as close as I can get to Frankie and Gundra is good.
Okay. So Thodane, Frankie, Gundra, is that?
Oh wait, Rogi, you're up front. Do you want Stool next to you?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll just move everyone back.
You don't need to baby it.
He needs to pay me.
Look, the campaign's over if he dies.
That's true.
And just hard restart. Everyone roll a new character.
Yeah. Sorry, you let Stool die.
That's it.
Just as a reminder, if we don't have enough rations to feed everybody, he is the most edible out of all of us.
True.
Oh,
Alright, then who's in the very back? Frankie?
Mm-hmm.
Frankie?
And then the boys, the wizards.
The boy is.
Where do you-
Bodane, and then
Where do you work
Gundra.
out?
Gundra, yes.
The library.
Actually, I think Frankie is directly next to Gundra. So I think it's Thodane, Frankie, and then Gundra.
Yeah, let's do that.
And then
Put some
for-
space between the Durgar and Drow.
And then for 2 abreast, we can just do a very basic shift everybody up.
Yeah.
So Qiluth next to Rogi, Stool next to Sereth. Actually, for 2 abreast, we can do Qiluth and Sereth, and then Rogi and Stool.
Alright, I've changed it so you can see on the marching order how I placed it.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay. And then 2 abreast. We're just gonna do side by side. We'll do Qiluth, Rogi, then Stool, Sareth.
We're actually gonna do Qiluth, Sereth, and then Rogi, Stool. I think.
Okay.
If no one's.
Yeah, I
got
mean, if we
problems with
run
that.
into something, it's all gonna change immediately anyway.
And
Well, this
depending-
is just how you're walking.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This is just classic. Like if you guys are walking, this is the line. This is how this.
Person
is how
who
it is
gets hit with the trap first is Qiluth.
mostly. Okay, Sareth.
And wizards get picked off from the back.
Yep.
We're doing important work back there, making things in a comprehensible mess.
We've got to cover our tracks.
Granted, they're probably going to vary at to a limited sense. They're going to be like, well, we'll just go where it's the most complicated, and then they'll be able to still track us. But we're going to make it harder.
Yes.
Hell, let's alternate every so often. Just stop doing it. just.
This is mainly like in case, like you're in a tunnel. It's only
Yeah.
so wide.
Yeah, most tunnels aren't particularly wide down here. The large
Yeah.
caves are, unfortunately.
If you're in a cavern, not much of a problem. But you probably won't always get that lucky. Still writing in the last one.
Yeah, so. I'm
So
guessing-
is it who one of you is gonna be in the very back by yourself?
Gundra.
Probably.
So okay. So
Yeah.
do Frankie. Yeah, then we'll do Thodane and Frankie side by side. And then Gundra.
Yeah.
Save the changes. There we go.
I'm just imagining Gundra and Thodane just kind of like spitting out cantrips that can affect the shape of things.
Right. Okay. So, so you got your marching order. Now I have to figure out a couple things. Okay. Luckily, it allows me to roll some things to learn, like, hey, are you in a tunnel? Are you in a cavern?
Yes.
Very helpful for me.
Yes to both of those. We are in a tunnel cavern. Yes. I have solved your riddle.
Okay, so you'll also have to make checks to not get lost, I believe. Unless someone has something for that.
We have 2 very intellectual
Does the-
minds.
We have
Deep
the
Delver.
largest
So
brain.
you have a
that.
knack for making. I'm just gonna.
We have very
Yeah, I'll
large
save it. You have a knack for making your own
brains.
way in the deep places of the world.
You
You can
can
recall
recall the
twists
twists and
and
turns
turns of
of-
passageways and tunnels, such that you can always retrace your steps underground. You are also well acquainted with foraging and survival in the Underdark,
Okay.
So at
and
least
can determine when when sources of food and water are safe to consume, and then the rest of that is about food.
Daniel, bring up edible mushroom lists. I'm not joking. There's a section of that in the book somewhere.
There is.
I love it.
I believe it.
Yes, fungi of the Underdark. Here's some more art.
Oh, funny.
So
I mean, how do you think the creators of this game thought all this cool shit?
So there are edible fungi that you will know. Barrel stalks,
Mhm.
which is a large cask-shaped fungus that can be tapped and drained of water. A single barrel stalk contains 1d4 plus 4 gallons of water and also yields 1d6 plus 4 pounds of food. There's blue cap, which is basically the grain of the Underdark, which is inedible, but its spores can be made into like a bland flour. If you could bake bread, you could get about a pound of it from it.
Wonderful. We'll be sure to bake some bread.
Yeah, right. Fire lichen, which fire lichen thrives on warmth. It grows in regions with geothermal heat. It is fermented into a hot, spicy paste that can be added to spore bread or soups and stews to flavor them. Durgar, as you both have, also fermented into a fiercely hot liquor.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Then there's
Oh
ripple
yeah,
bark.
we do.
Ripple bark is a shelf-like fungus that looks like a mass of rotting flesh. Though it can be eaten raw, it tastes better roasted.
Mm-hmm.
1d4 plus 6 pounds of food. Trillimac. Grows to a height of 4 or 5 feet. Its cap's leathery surface can be cut and cleaned and used in making maps, hats, and scrolls. Stalks
Keep
can
my
be
eye out for
cleaned.
that for the boy.
Yeah,
Thank
the
you.
stalks can be cleaned, soaked in water for an hour, then dried to make a palatable food akin to bread.
Can you paste all this? Like copy paste it into.
It would, yeah, I can do
Discord?
that in a second. I'm almost done actually. This is just the basic mushrooms you'll
Nice.
find around. There's water orbs, which is like a spongy like thing that could be squeezed to give you a gallon of drinkable water, and it's about a pound of food. And then Zerkwood, which is basically trees. So, yeah,
They're
it can
jerking off
be
over there.
Zerkwoods are like grain-like spores, are edible and nutritionally equivalent to 1d4 plus 4 pounds of food, but its hard and woody stalks can be used for timber. Give me a moment, I will just copy and paste it. If it will fucking let me.
It won't.
It will
Foolish.
not.
I'm going to hell for mushroom crimes.
Well, it's not yelling at me, it's like, it's too long, there's too many words.
So true.
Just gotta cut that up in half. Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, Gavin, we gotta be on the lookout for the fire lichen.
Indeed.
Do you have a brewing kit?
We need liquor.
Actually, I think I am proficient
wait.
with a brewing kit,
You do not have one.
It's not the fire lichen.
but I am
it's the-
proficient with it.
Okay.
He'll know what to do with it when he gets it.
No, it is the fire lichen.
Yep, fire lichen is the one you were thinking of, yes.
It was
Fire-
just tripping me out on Discord.
God. If we find fire like it, you drunk dwarven bastards. We're using it for, I don't know, soup or something. God damn it, stop trying to ferment everything you can.
No, we're fermenting
Right.
it. No
How
questions.
That'll
Must
take a
ferment.
day or something. I
Must
don't know.
ferment.
Stop.
You have to make a wagon for us to drag around in.
Stuck up elves will sit there for the whole day while we ferment.
Attempt to.
So,
God.
what's the pace you would like to travel at?
We're pretty
You
good.
travel at a slow pace, you move about 18 miles traveled per day. 2 miles
should-
an hour, 200 feet.
We should
per
for
minute.
sure move quick right out of the
fast
gate.
pace.
Oh, yeah.
A slow pace allows you to use stealth. A normal pace is just normal, but it covers 24 miles in a day. A fast pace covers 30 miles in a day, but you have a -5 penalty to perception, passive perception.
Sounds
scores.
epic. Let's do it, baby.
Yeah, let's just fucking
We're
go.
sprinting.
I'm hauling.
Okay.
It keeps duel with me at all times.
Okay. So you immediately encounter just wide open cavern spaces that you just run through. Oh, also here's for my random encounters page. There's also a new art for you.
Epic. That's a
Gonna be a lot of-
cavern.
Ooh.
Guys, that's what caves look like.
That's what caves look
Pretty.
like.
Pretty baller.
Caves, wow.
Is this Arc Aberration?
Yeah, right. There's also this one in this chapter.
Ooh.
Normal.
Like
Those
a
are
fun
like
place to be on drugs.
So
Oh.
as you travel through, I'll say there is enough food for you to feed everyone. Just as you're traveling along quickly. Who is not getting food for today?
It takes 3 days for food penalties, right? I believe that's the case.
It depends on your constitution.
Wizard is always eating. Both wizards are always eating.
I have a +2 con. What's your con, Mark?
0. Why would I have
I think
anything in Constitution?
I'm a little bit haughtier than
think
you.
Yeah,
It's 3
you're
days
also
plus
as
your
wide as you are
constitution
tall.
modifier.
Damn.
Let me actually. I think
I'm
I
That
can
was intense.
I'm playing a drow. I get to be this way now.
I'm happy about it, but damn.
3 plus his or her Constitution modifier. So I have 3 days. The rest of you have more, probably.
I mean,
character can go without.
Gundra, or not Gundra. Why do I keep saying Gundra to refer to Qiluth? I don't know
Yeah,
why.
don't know.
Qiluth, on base principle, will give food to Sereth and Gundra first.
Got it.
So unless you actively say no food, thanks.
Hey, Mark.
Yes.
Quick question.
Uh-huh.
So, you know how we get 2 new spells when we level up?
Yes.
If we don't have a spell book, once we do have a spell book, do we get those?
Not retroactively, I don't think.
So you just basically miss out on it.
Yeah.
Oh,
We need
woof.
to start. We need to start getting paper so we can
Yeah,
write shit down.
that's rough.
Uh,
Damn.
It might be worth it to just
Keyleth,
grab
if you would like,
stones.
Keyleth or Rogi or both,
Yeah.
if you would like to make perception checks at a disadvantage because you're running to find different kinds of fungi that might be able to be used. It's actually a survival check with disadvantage.
I can do it.
Yeah, if you want to go and run through and try to see what you can
Can-
find.
Would you like a bardic inspiration?
Can either of us help each other and grant
Advantage.
straight roll?
Keyleth, do you have a survival check? Is survival proficient with you?
I have survival proficient, yeah.
Okay, then yeah. I'll say you can help.
Me?
And
Any of you could help each other then. That's all I'm
Oh.
saying.
may I cast guidance on myself?
Okay.
Right.
Well, there it goes.
Plus
Okay.
plus 26.
Very good. You find 10 pounds of ripple bark.
Holy shit.
Yeah, as you're traveling through, you just see a cluster and you just grab a handful. So write that down. If, by the way, the things you haven't collected in your inventory that are marked like unchecked, just delete those. Those are gone now.
Sweet.
Oh man. My pet spider's gone.
I'm sure he's actually probably on you. Actually,
Wait.
no, wasn't that one of the things?
Yeah, that's one of the
just
things
had
you
a pet
got
spider.
in jail. You still have that.
No,
Oh.
he got a dagger instead.
Yeah.
The pet spider was from something else.
Oh, Mark, I think based on what I'm reading, we do get 2 spells, but we won't. They basically don't exist until we copy them into a new spell book. Does that make sense?
Yeah, the way I interpreted that is that we have nothing to copy from.
I see. Okay. I don't know.
Daniel?
Because you'd have to
Well-
copy it from memory into a new one anyway, so that implies it's already in your mind.
Well, whenever we have them prepared, they're stored up in the brain. Once they're not, they're just gone. That's how I saw it.
Yeah. How do
Wizard doesn't
you...
have a spell unless it's in their mind.
So that means it's impossible for us to copy anything we don't have prepared into a new one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, yeah. Whoa.
Yeah,
That's cheeks.
it's real rough for wizards in this
It's
campaign.
fine. We're gonna be fine, Mark.
I have confidence that we'll make it through this. Right now, we're going to be writing in charcoal on the backs of mushrooms.
So you travel through this caverns, and eventually, after quite a lot of fucking travel of just straight running, you just have to come to a stop. You're exhausted, barely any of you can breathe anymore. You moved 30 miles in one day. I have to do like a whole math thing.
Hell yes.
But you guys take break.
Take a break.
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 Now,
So nice to be hearing this ambience again.
isn't it? Isn't it just? How many
I think it
miles?
usually works out, Daniel, that moving at a fast pace is 1.5 days travel. I think.
Pretty sure we just make it.
Yeah. No, you're just there now.
Wow.
There's something I have to like look through on this fucking map to figure that out.
If you wanted to just go by the 8 days travel sort of thing,
Yeah.
we can probably work that out a little better. What's the standard versus
24 miles is how much you can travel in one day on normal.
and then fast pace was
30.
okay, so we're only gaining six miles, so that's
Yeah,
a
it's
fourth.
6 mile difference.
So we got 1.25 days down.
Yeah, you have basically 162 miles left to travel.
Road
Okay.
trip.
Okay. We can probably rest. If anyone wants me to, well, burn the ripple bark, I can.
Yes, please.
Yeah, he's going. It's not cooking. It is expressly not cooking, but he is making sure that the ripple bark isn't raw with firebolt as best he can.
Okay.
Basically, kind of just shooting it across the top of it, rotating it, shooting it across the top, rotating it, shooting it across the top.
Now this is extra food, whereas like before it was like Qiluth would just grab like a mushroom off of the wall, throw it back. Rogi was doing the same thing,
I'm
throwing
more saying
something
this
back.
is flavor.
Yeah. So you have 10 extra pounds of food. So one of you could just eat one of them now. Rogi, keep in mind that this is on your inventory.
I got it.
Okay.
I want to fucking
Also
look
keep
around
in mind
for
you
some
guys
fire
don't have
bark.
backpacks. So you have
We
no
have
backpacks.
2 bags.
You have 2 bags to hold all your shit.
We have a pacifist fish.
Wait, so wherever we just stopped, is there
True.
fire lichen visible around it?
Not really. It's actually I think there's a thing I can roll for even light. There it is.
Give me lichen.
It is entirely pitch black here. The
Perfect.
lichen you probably would have seen, but there is none.
Can I see with 120 feet of dark vision?
It is pure darkness.
Shit.
Can I go look for Trillimac?
Make a survival check for me.
I will also like to help with that.
Okay.
It's an advantage.
Do you need a light source to see in Absolute darkness?
No, it's just dim
No.
light.
Okay, got it. Alright, that's an 11. Were you helping her, Rogi?
Yeah, it's a 22.
Oh, it's a 22. Got it. So you're
Okay.
specifically looking for Trillimac?
Right. We already have all the food we need for today, at least.
Alright. Alright. After a lot of looking around, a lot of just wandering around through this really dark cavern, you do eventually end up seeing a cluster of Trillimac. Only about 5 pounds worth of, like, 5 pounds worth of food of it. But that's not why you're getting it.
Nope.
You're just taking the,
The caps.
was it the caps?
Mm-hmm.
The cap's leathery surface can be cut and
Yeah.
cleaned for the use
That's
in
right.
making mats, hats, and scrolls.
Yeah, so you just take, I'll say about 5, just 5 caps worth. Now, I need you to roll another survival check for me.
Okay.
Rogi,
I'm
roll one
still
as well.
helping.
Oh, you're
Oh, okay.
still helping?
Should we
That
roll
was just,
separately?
nope, that was good. You guys managed to not get lost in this darkness.
I
Oh
don't
yeah,
think
we're
they
both
can.
food
Alright.
dwellers.
I don't think they can.
Oh, that's right there. Those were the two can't. My bad. So yeah, you managed to make it back to the group and hand over basically 5 caps of Trillimac.
Would you say that we're taking a short rest here?
You're gonna take a long rest here. This is a full day's worth of travel. So,
Qiluth will assist in like using his dagger to cut these things open and scrape them out.
Mm-hmm.
okay, well, it is
Dwarf,
now time.
do you know mage armor?
I do.
These mushrooms are leathery. They might work as a substitute.
Really?
I wouldn't rely on it, but it's something.
We'll have to soak them in water and dry them first.
Mm-hmm. That's for the food part, I think.
It's a good find then.
Oh, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah. Me and Daniel talked a lot about alternatives, and this being leathery makes me think, this could at least be worth a roll.
Mm-hmm.
I prepared it hoping we
You
could
do need
find
like
something.
a dye or an ink to write on it.
Yeah. We'll just keep it held for now.
Yeah. So
Would
who had
poison work?
Uh,
It's a
maybe?
liquid.
I'm just gonna hold on
it-
to the caps for now. If we find some charcoal, that can be a good temporary solution.
You'll hold
Yeah.
on to them for now? Okay.
Say you have 5 Trillimac caps.
5 pounds.
No,
I don't know.
5
Oh,
caps.
5
put
caps.
some good distance.
The 5 pounds is for food.
Oh. Well, how heavy is the caps then?
They're paper, so you know.
They can be made into paper.
Mm-hmm.
No, but the stalks themselves, everything else that's for 5 pounds of food.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's also when you work it.
This might want to be one of those not really having a weight items.
Yeah, not really.
Okay.
So everyone take a long rest.
Mm-hmm.
Add whatever you need to.
Okay.
Drow, rotate a little bit, just to.
Yeah, who's on first watch? If there's any watch, or do you just go to sleep?
Oh no, we take watches.
We have so many people. It's there's no excuse for not taking
Between
watches.
the Drow and Reverie, I think Qiluth,
Qiluth, Gundra, and Sereth.
can rotate every 2 hours. Like one goes to bed 2 hours in, and the other one wakes up, and then the other one goes to sleep halfway through.
Okay, so who's on first watch?
Qiluth.
Sarah's
Okay,
can be
Qiluth.
second, and I'll wrap it up.
I mean, do we want 2 people on each watch?
Other people can stay up. It's probably better, but you know.
It's your choice. Qiluth, who you staying up with?
Whoever volunteers.
I
mean,
think
we
we can
can
have
grab
like,
an NPC or
yeah, they only need like 6 hours of sleep, so a couple of them can.
Okay, we'll say Jim Jar.
Yeah,
Just for the hell of
early to bed, and those early to rise can kind of work out the end spokes.
Yeah, I don't know about Gundra, but I'm on the whole like morning routine, so I'm ready to perp out.
Hmm.
Get up early, study.
Yeah, he will be sleeping for the first 4 hours of this stop, and then he will be awake for the rest of it.
Okay. Qiluth, make your perception roll. Jim Jar will do the same. Okay.
Pretty good.
Yay.
Pretty good.
See all of the things not happen.
Yep. As it goes through, quiet, nothing going on. Next, next shift.
Technically, it's me because we're just doing first 4 hours, second 4 hours, and Sareth is in the
Mm.
middle there, kind of being an extra body.
Okay.
I will
So-
also help wake up.
Okay. Rogi and Gundra, make your perception checks.
Big 15.
Okay. Nothing goes by on your shift either. So now it's Sareth and one other person.
I'll do it.
Okay. Frankie and Sareth. All right.
Whenever Thodan wakes up, I explain.
Frankie.
One second.
Okay. Nothing goes by on your shift either. Okay, you wake. So I think that's everyone. That's the whole night, right?
Pretty much.
Yep.
Whenever Thodan wakes up, Gundra is going to just very solidly sit down and say, "We cannot afford to keep separate as we normally would. So here's a list of the spells that I know."
Oh
Being,
god.
being very open with Thodane.
Mm-hmm.
How are you showing me that?
He's explaining it, basically. He's just
Oh.
listing them out, but I'm not going to sit here and say this for 20 minutes.
Right.
Very well.
It happens, but we're not role playing it.
Yeah, genuinely,
Yeah,
why would
basically.
I? He also says, as for specialties, I am an illusionist.
And I'm a little bit more hands-on approach. So, I will proceed to share mine as well, because damn, Drow's never been so upfront.
Yeah. You see,
First,
Gundra isn't charismatic. He just disarms people. He just, whenever he gets his way, it's because he's done something people don't expect.
well, just for fun, I'm definitely gonna insight check you because you're a Drow.
Yeah, go ahead.
I believe you. What a nice guy.
I have a flat 10 charisma, so I'm just going to.
Okay. I'll say
Yeah.
the drop pursuit level is now level 3 for making a fast pace.
I'm gonna.
He showed his hand first, but he definitely wants to see yours. But also, of course he would.
Yeah, I will put mine up here as well.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, if you explain, you're war mage, right? I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah. He'll just make some comments about we called them shell mages or something like that. Because that's basically what they do. They just block spells and prevent spells. Like a beetle in its shell.
Yep.
So
it's perfect.
So you all get up. You start your new day of travel. You traveling at a fast pace again?
We can afford not to. How's everybody feeling?
I'm kind of tired myself.
How's
I didn't
everybody?
sleep. I didn't sleep too good.
How's everybody that's not an octogenarian doing?
Moving at a slower pace would allow us to venture more cautiously. The further we get from this outpost, the more.
Oh, you guys still have the manacles and stuff around you as well. You can. It's a new day, so you can make a new roll for them.
Okay.
Okay.
What is it, strength? Can we assist each other
Yes.
in getting
Also,
them off?
can we just break this shit?
Yes, you can try.
Thinking
What
hard
are the
about
two
it.
kinds
Is it
of checks you
a
can make?
strength or a dex?
Let you can make
Either.
both. Let me find the thing for it,
Okay.
Let's just
and
break
I
this
can
shit, motherfucker.
more, then I can more accurately tell you. So I can fucking find it. Okay, there it is. Restraints. So slipping out requires a DC 20 dexterity check. To break them is a DC 20 strength check. The collars can be broken also with a DC 20 strength check.
Does it list HP at all?
Yes, it does. The
Are
collar,
there.
That's another
the
option.
collar, the
For
collars have 12 hit points. The manacles have 15 hit points.
If we want to get wacky with this, we can start hitting these with rocks.
Yeah, but what would you like to do?
Is it a different check for the collar and the manacles, or is it all one check?
The collar, it's different checks.
Okay.
The manacles are one. The collars are another. The collars you can't slip out. You have to break them.
Simply dislocate my neck.
Right.
What are you talking about?
Remove head. Slip off collar.
No.
That's a
No.
no.
All right.
No, you can only do one check on any of these. You can't make two.
Right. One was for the collar, the other was for the manacles.
That's what I'm saying. You can't make two.
Oh,
One or the other.
that's what I was asking.
Oh, so I didn't understand. My bad. Like a 15 still no. So to break, escape, or slip out of something, one of the items is one check for the day.
I'm not having our warrior not be able to fight properly. I'm going to tell him to stick his goddamn hands out, and I'm going to firebolt this shit.
Okay,
All right, he sticks his hands out.
roll it. Oh, not enough damage.
Break something,
Well,
but nothing important.
They're not going to repair themselves, are they?
No.
Magic manacles.
Is there anything stopping for me from just like continuously blasting this
You
shit?
know what? I was just thinking that. No, there isn't.
Pop.
Let's
So, if
I-
you want to take some time in the day to just break everyone's manacles with magic, I think
Yeah.
you can.
I am not doing the necks. That is not what.
No,
That is not
don't do those.
something we can do with that. I can do the manacles, and you can break them off at the wrist at the very least, and then we can wrench them open once they're weakened. But
Right.
everything else, we're going to.
So I will
just-
say you take maybe an hour or so to just break all of the chains on all the manacles, so everyone has more open movement.
You just hear him say his magical words over and over and over for like an entire hour. But
Thank God I can reset itch now.
That you can. The only issue is you guys do look like slaves. You got broken manacles and collars on.
we'll deal with
It'll
the,
be fine.
We'll deal with the collars at a later time.
Okay. So you guys head out.
Mhm.
All right. Eventually, let's see. Let's just roll an encounter. Okay. Eventually, this large open cavern becomes just it narrows down into a tunnel as you keep traveling. It just becomes like there's about 10 feet across. So you're going two abreast right now.
Oh, I forgot to mention this, but outside of doing deals and stuff, Gundra did one other thing, and that is take every single piece of clothing he found and fashion it so now he is wearing what he would normally wear, or is the closest thing to it, which is baggy ass pants, a crop top, and nothing else, baby.
Okay. Look like a weirdo. Because it's not even like it's clothes that don't match.
Mm-hmm.
Just rags tied together.
Yeah,
Just look like
it's
a
not
crazy
ra-
person.
it's not rags. It's clothing, but it is mismatched clothing, and it is
Ugh.
basically, and it is like the most like he's just showing off his chest, his chest.
Do all the NPCs have their armor on?
Yes, those that had armor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, as you travel forward,
Two abreast.
you're going only normal speed, correct?
Probably.
Are you doing fast speed, normal speed?
But we're probably going normal
What's the
through this,
disadvantage
whatever
of
this shit
fast speed
is.
again?
We don't see as
You
much.
-5 to wisdom passive perception checks.
-5 to passive perception. Good lord, no. Let's go to normal speed.
Okay. Alright, that's not helpful. Anyways, are you also covering your tracks at all?
Yeah, as best we can with the magic bullshit.
Okay, using prestidigitation and mold earth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
I have that too.
Okay. So yeah, that should be enough to cover your tracks as you travel.
So we're all just running backwards, just bah, bah, bah.
Yeah, it's exhausting.
I'm thankful that Mold Earth is just somatic component, so he's just kind of like shaping his hand and flicking it, and shaping his hand and flicking it.
Okay. So yeah,
Prestidigitation's verbal. So
you travel how many
We're all
miles?
just going pa pa pa
there,
pa.
pa,
Presto!
nah.
Travel.
The footsteps behind us just explode into dust.
Mm-hmm.
Bah!
Pa,
Scrap!
pa, pa, bra, ti, ti, pa.
Scrap papa.
Yeah, look at this map again. That's so.
I don't know why, but all of this moving
It's
through the Underdark just really made me want chicken fingers.
Well, too bad they're dead.
Okay.
Cockatrice fingers.
All right, so you guys travel another 24 miles in one day. And at the end of it, that's it. You're all good. Make sure I do this. All right, it's still completely dark as you guys are traveling. Eventually, you end of your day. You make camp.
For someone who has not made the check, I'm going to assist them in trying to break their neck piece.
Okay.
Anybody, literally, this is like a free, like, hey, I just want to be productive right now.
I'm gonna suggest that the two of us take the first watch so we can talk about that long list in Discord.
Do
So,
you
as you guys,
want to make a strength check futilely to break your neck?
that's not how it works. Okay. So yeah, what do you want to do then? Make a strength check.
Yeah, I'm gonna assist him as best I can. Just either just
Me?
be lever. Yeah. I just don't think I just can't do it personally. DC 20, right?
Yep.
Impossible for me.
Oh boy, it's actually possible for me.
Both impossible. Okay.
Yeah.
Who wants to crit fish?
Yeah. Who's?
I can give you bardic inspiration.
That does. Yeah.
That'll work.
That's true.
The D6 for your inspiration.
Yep.
Okay. Let's do
Sing me a dwarvish tune.
He doesn't do that. I don't think.
Fuck.
Nope.
Actually,
Well,
Roll that D6.
D6, D6.
Yeah,
Yeah.
roll a d6.
Ah!
No.
we
That's
try
it.
so goddamn hard.
You're all pulling and nothing. All right. Well, there goes Rio's turn to take it off. Anyone else want to try?
For the
Yeah, why
collars,
not?
Yeah.
I'll try.
Okay.
I'll help.
Wait, I don't think I can.
Your strength.
Why not?
My strength is 0.
You can if
I
you
mean,
roll
you have
that
to roll a
20.
nat 20.
Yeah,
fuck
but
it.
you also have advantage. Oh,
Yeah,
all
I
right.
know.
Rogi, have you tried to remove your collar or anything at all today? Rogi?
Thank you.
Gavin?
You sleep.
Gavin, you fell asleep? Qiluth!
That's
Qiluth!
my job.
Poof! You break it in half. Man, it's just wrenched the iron
Right
collar
at that
right off you.
hinge.
Okay, we
Right
have
at-
a new liaison for.
Well, still got the manacles on.
No, I burned off his
I
manacles.
thought he burned those off. I thought
I
Gundra
thought
broke
he-
those.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry.
Qiluth is just gonna go around flexing in front of everybody.
Showing off the most
Just
perfect of forms.
strut around.
I see. Okay, so another long rest.
No.
Is that you, Gavin?
Yes.
Make your strength
Back
check. Get them.
Strength.
for a collar. To remove your collar.
You got manacles off, but the collar's still on. Pry that bad boy off.
You didn't do it. Why not?
18's close.
I probably could have helped there.
I've given myself guidance.
Does guidance help you?
Mm-hmm.
What does it do?
A D4 to my ability checks.
Oh, okay. Roll a d4.
You need at minimum 2.
Yeah.
Boom. Rogi's clear.
Yeah.
Qiluth and Rogi. Free as
Yeah.
birds.
Yeah, so Thordan, you and I wanted to take first watch just so you can talk to me about things.
Need to.
Qiluth will take second.
Been a
Okay.
long run. So perception.
D20 things.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know why. It's supposed to be doing something else entirely.
I'm the one talking the whole time.
Yeah, genuinely, I think that's what's happening. Gundra is like,
So this is first watch.
yeah, Gundra is. You can kind of tell Gundra is half paying attention to you while just kind of lazily looking out into the distance. His eyes like kind of twitching every time he sees like a little bit of movement.
God, how do you do that with your hands burning?
What do you mean?
I've never used flames.
He just kind of just shakes his head.
Disrespectful scoff.
You're a mage. You should know. The impossible does not exist for us if we put our minds to it. Just a little, and he kind of does a little half cast of firebolt to just have like a little crackle. It's a little bit of effort. Focus. And you have it.
Just different than I thought it would be.
To be fair, I'm using some surface techniques.
That's what it is.
The Drow are very
Okay.
fearful of losing their magic, like they did in some point in the past that I barely paid attention about. I was
I think
part
they're
of,
fearful of losing their prisoners too.
not as much as that, but
Well, still have a long way to go. Should try and keep as much distance as possible. That drow woman is not gonna stop, I don't think.
well, those who survive are strong.
Okay. And with that, you end your shift.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Going to bed.
Sleep time.
Sleep time. So who else is going?
Qiluth
Okay.
doesn't see anything.
Epic.
Who's with you?
Who's with Qiluth?
Everybody.
I will.
Two. Right. I will
Frank.
take last watch.
Perception. Frankie was going with Qiluth. Is that what I got?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, you two do manage to see something bumping through these dark, like cave you found next to the tunnel. It looks odd. It seems you don't know if it's moving, but it's a mushroom?
Is that stool?
No, it's glowing just faintly.
Hmm.
But then for sure, you notice it gets closer. It's a violet fungus, which can be hostile.
Qiluth's just gonna pull out his poor withered sword that he's depressed about. And uh you go wake up stool.
You know, wake up stool.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yes.
Is that a
I.
friend of yours over there?
What? Where? What's going on?
Just can stool see him point?
Yeah.
Okay. Point.
Um. Oh. Oh. It looks like a mushroom.
I can already see that tiny thing. I am asking you if it's your friend.
Uh, no. No, that seems to be one of the angrier ones. It's just one of them, though.
Just one of them? Do they travel in packs normally?
Uh, not. I mean, sometimes. And where I come from, they're all over the place.
I could probably scare him away.
I don't
Why
know.
scare them away to go back to whatever den it has when you can just kill the beast now?
I
Are they
mean, if
tough?
you wanna get your hands dirty, go ahead.
Uh, they kind. I don't know. I don't do fighting.
That much is obvious. But have you surely you've seen whatever they consider
They're
warriors to be in your tribe?
they're not warrior. They're more like they would be like animals to you.
He
They
just nods his head.
they make like little tentacle attacks. They're kind of like um they kind of rot things. Kind of how they eat too. I don't know them very well. I'm sorry.
Alright, go back to bed and
Are you sure?
well, you're not going to help anything, so you might as well be a solid target to be hit, or go run off somewhere. I care not.
Okay.
Uh, Keyleth's just going to. Who has the crossbow bolts? We only have two, right?
I had most of them. I literally took 17 of the pack, the cases.
I meant the actual firing things. Keyleth didn't take one. I think
I
we only
have
have two
one.
crossbows.
I have one as well. He is not particularly protective of it.
Right.
All right, he's just gonna steal your crossbow. I don't know if you noticed this or not.
Trance does not.
Yeah, I don't think he would.
Yeah, even if like I could see well, I would be at a +0.
It seems to be moving pretty slowly.
Yeah. Keyleth is just going to load up the crossbow bolt, put that drow, put a dose of the drow poison on it,
Okay.
which I'm gonna have to add that in and keep track of how many doses
Mm-hmm.
we have. We had
So you're using
4 that can do 20 bolts each, so that's 80 doses.
okay. You're
Okay.
slathering over one bolt.
Yeah, I'm keeping track of.
Okay.
And he's just gonna point it at the thing and keep it there.
All right.
Not gonna shoot until it gets closer.
It does get closer, but only about 5 feet.
Also, he's gonna tell Frankie to look out for anything else. Make sure this isn't just a distraction.
Okay. So it moved up 5 feet.
Yeah, Qiluth's gonna be about here.
All right.
Maybe here.
You're gonna shoot it.
Mm. He's gonna dose 3 more bolts
Okay.
with poison and then shoot it.
Oh, and then shoot it. Okay.
Yeah.
While you're dosing it up, it's gonna move 5 more feet. All right. Make an attack.
Oh, I don't have the crossbow bolt in here. It's not my item. I didn't
A
have
hand
it.
crossbow.
Yep, I'm getting it. I don't know what the DC is for the poison.
13.
Is 11 enough to hit?
11 is very much enough to hit. It's a slow moving thing. It just makes a Constitution save, right?
Mm-hmm.
It passes with an 18, so it's not even poisoned. It takes the hit and it kind of just screeches for a second, almost like gas escaping it.
Is it loud enough for Gundra in Reverie to just like have his eyes shoot open?
Yeah, I'd say vaguely. It's enough to wake everybody up. Like scream, like a rat, kind of like in the movies, like if a rat gets hit by something.
Mm-hmm. Are we in danger?
Um.
Mushroom, go back to
Oh,
bed.
it is aware of you now. It's going to.
You motherfucker! I'm gonna kill you.
It's gonna take its dash action.
Wait,
It's
before
done
it
now.
does, can
You may go.
I would like to use prestidigitation to create a little wall of fire.
That is not how that works.
It's not an actual fire, is it? It's
No,
just
but
a.
that's not how prestidigitation works. Prestidigitation is like basic ass magic shit. Like
That's one
like
of the. You can do like little.
Yeah,
You
you
can do
can
things
do
with
like
flames and
sparks and
prestidigitation.
little 5 foot.
yeah.
I
It's
think it
just a
might.
visual
I don't
effect.
know. I don't think you can start flames. I know you can blow out candles with wind and make already
Yeah,
I think there's a restriction on the
active
kind of
flames
illusion you
surge.
can do with it.
It's the kind of illusion you can do with it. It's like a magician's magic trick kind of thing. It's like flowers out of nowhere.
Let me read through it real quick.
Never mind, don't read
Sure.
it. I'm not going to do it.
Okay. What do you want to do instead?
Absolutely nothing.
You sure? Do you have an attack
Yep.
spell or anything? Like a
Nope.
cantrip?
You can make an
Nope.
illusory image that can fit in your hand. So less a fire, more I don't know.
Ember.
Fire
Yeah.
small.
It's meant to be just like a weird, like, little magic trick more than anything.
Yeah.
All right, Qiluth, what would you want to do?
I've already rolled, my dude.
Oh, I didn't see that. Sorry, my bad. Okay, you hit it for 7 more damage.
That's another poison bolt. I don't know if it's one of those poisons that if you save once, you're good for 24 hours or not.
I can look real quick. Where did I just had that somewhere? There it is. Okay. Yeah. How many miles did I say we had left? 130.
162.
No, it was before that. Hold on. 138 left. Sorry, I accidentally got rid of that, and I did not mean to. So I panicked. Okay, it screeches again. It looks very injured. But now it's committed. It's already come this far. It's gonna dash at you. It's done. It's your go.
That's
Double clicked with that first one.
Yeah, the first one, poof, dead. You just pierce it straight into the ground. It shrieks for a second and just dies.
all right.
That was a creature encounter.
So true.
Cut this thing open. What can I harvest from it?
Not really anything. It
Can you
seems to be a
harvest crossbow
weird,
bolts?
terrible.
Can we cook it?
No, the crossbow bolts have kind of like rotted away with touching it.
No.
So that's 3 down. You want to just keep a case? Have yours have 17 in them?
Yeah, just keep the case and have 17 in your in your compartment. Yeah, that's it. And with that, eventually,
I'm gonna drop the
night
hand crossbow
goes.
back off at wherever you left it.
Yeah, on the ground probably.
Yeah.
Can't believe we got out of there with
And
like
then it's-
almost all the people.
Yeah.
We lost
And
2
eventually you
people.
wake up.
That's almost everybody.
Yeah. And eventually you wake up and it's the new day.
How are we feeling?
Think we should keep moving.
Real quick though, somebody help me out with this, and I will need magical help of some sort, because I know I'm not strong enough. But who want to help? Who want to help me get this collar off?
Yep, we could do that.
Oh, Qiluth, do that.
Who
It's
else
like,
wants to help me? Because that would, at nat 20, I would still be 3 down.
Okay.
Someone got guidance, fucking funny dice for me.
Guidance and inspiration.
Okay. Yeah, genuinely, I would need both of it.
Okay. So who are you giving him guidance? Gavin?
Gavin, please. Gavin,
Please guide him.
Gavin,
I think he's out. We might just call it here then.
Okay.
We'll just do this next time we come back.
Okay,
And
yeah.
out of the abyss.
We'll start with me trying to break this shit.
Now we get to the survival horror part where we're just